Greetings, everybody. Oh no, what if chat's not working today? It will. I will assure you. Ta-da! Hello, buddies! I'm so sporadic. How was your day? Thank you all for waiting. Today we're playing Revenge of the Colon. It's gonna be a weird one. It's been a while since we played a horror game. This one looked pretty cool. I think it came out months ago. Green muertos! Psycho! Neurodivergent buddy. Garcelane. Live like peacefully. Muertos. Lithium skunk. Are you ready? It's gonna be a really weird stream. We're gonna be battling monsters inside of someone's intestines. Oh good, you guys are charged. So I can use my tablet. Pretty chaotic. Let's see. There. I can monitor. Be able to say hi to everybody. Yes! Oh! Hopefully you guys are excited for it. Let's go ahead and go to... Let's go to the game screen. Dun dun dun! Revenge of the Colon! Where is it? Oh, it's working? Okay, guys, sometimes in our lives we have to face our worst fears. And in this case, it's poop. Put a baby on my forehead. Noodle can cuddle and snuggle. Are you ready? This one's a weird one. It's kind of like a doctor simulator. Let me know if the capture is good. I hope so. Let me know if it's too loud! Lithium skunk. Oh, howdy. Sprinkles, hello. Neuro says colon time. What says Sprinkles? Nature says colon. Live like peacefully says hello, everybody. Seiko says great. Ready to be in a colon? Yeah, we're gonna be excavating colon. Kind of a colonoscopy situation. We'll play as a doctor. And we're gonna help figure out why people are having constipation problems. Nature Green says, I am well. Nero says, I'm drawing a kitty right now. Oh, that's sick. Cats are so cute. You know what? Cats are kind of hard to draw. They got that face where it's a little, like... I don't know, a little smooshed in from the side angle. I struggle with drawing cats. A little bit. I mean, when I did a doodle of kimchi, that wasn't too bad. I think the hardest artwork I've ever tried to draw has so far been... I think backgrounds. I really struggle with backgrounds a bit. It takes more time to doodle them. Garcelane, popcorn! Nero says, what's up, chat? Psycho says, hello. Lithium skunk says, oh no, not my colon. Whittle says, all sprinkle streams are weird in the best ways. Cool, I'm glad you think so. Yeah, let's be weird. Let's be little weirdos and enter into the colon. I can use my, I can use my controller! This requires a gaming console. For whatever reason. I think because you're gonna be managing multiple controls. Alright. Well, oh no, that's not working. Is it? Neural Buddy says, had an exam today. I almost came home with my panties full of dookie. Oh no! You almost spat your pants? Jesus! I wonder if this is connected. Oh no, what if it isn't? It's not connected! No! I have to travel to the back of the computer. Oh. Alright. Connecting my controller console. This is exciting. I want to do more weird games. If you have any, recommend. Is it working? I don't know. Oh, it's charging. And oh. It's working. Oh! Okay, are you ready? Live like peacefully says, scary music is scary. Nero says, it's on the Discord now. Nature Green says, just do 2 JJs with a triangle nose for a cat face. 2 JJs? You are a gastroenterologist. Ooh, fancy. I bet it was very costly. Doctor degrees usually are. Expansive! Gotta make our parents happy. A specialized doctor with expertise in diagnosing and treating diseases of the digestive tract. So this game is kind of educational. The most common procedure you perform on patients is a colonoscopy. The insertion of a camera deep into the large intestine via the anus. You have been performing colonoscopies for decades and have treated thousands of patients. You are well respected amongst your peers and a regular speaker at the important annual conference. You have seen it all and treated it all. Nothing phases you. There is nothing you cannot handle. You are the Michael Jordan of gastroenterology. You do not know it yet, but this is your final week. Oh gosh. We're meeting our nemesis. It appears... Ew, what's that? It's very gooey. You know, speaking of powdering your nose... Monday! Lost treasure. People do swallow and eat weird things, by the way. I'm not surprised. Have you guys seen Monsters Inside Me? The parasites living inside of our colons? Realistically speaking. Can you imagine? Okay, it's gonna sound kind of scary, but during like one of the so watching the X-Files series, they have episodes where people get parasitic aliens because they were like making out or like reproductive stuff with aliens. And then, so freaking scary, people undermine the X-Files and how creepy it can be. All the weird creatures that, I guess it's Fox Mulder and Scully, that they have to go hunt down is insane. It has been nearly 17 years since I've been on a holiday abroad. Oh no, she caught a parasite. And I've been watching the news about border control guards and their brutish behavior. After we arrived in Calais, we were waiting in the line and I saw a horrid expression on the guard's face. It gave me such a fright that I took off my wedding ring and swallowed it. Why would you do that? Were you tempted to hit up the guard or something? Why would you swallow your ring? Why? I thought he might take it from me. Oh, you were afraid he would take your ring because you were traveling, so you were at a checkpoint, a docking station. All you had to do was put it in your bra. He wasn't gonna touch it there. Eventually, we passed through the border without any trouble, although he was quite rude. He didn't speak any English at all. It has been over a week since we have returned and my ring has not reappeared.
It is quite likely that the ring did leave your body, and you simply did not see it.
No, I'm quite sure it has not come out yet. My husband Harold has been much better eyesight than I have, and he has done all of the searching. Oh, what else have you guys been doing? Winky? Well, they are married, so they gotta, you know.
You certainly have a dedicated husband, Miss Hargreaves. Hargreaves, I think we should get started. I'll give you a moment to get in position, and we shall begin.
Oh, thank you, Doctor. Ah! Cringe! But that's what we're here for. Lithium Skunk says, I nearly died from the taste. I got a colonoscopy once. I had to take medicine. It was horrible. Oh my gosh, I'm not looking forward to mine. Move. Okay. I can't look back now, can I? It's too late for me. Oh, that's where we came from. Okay. Enter into the caverns we shall go. Can I move faster, please? I guess we have to be gentle. This is such a weird, a weird dream to look around. This is not a dream, it is reality. It reminds me of the caverns of flesh you guys showed me. Months ago, we reacted to it, where people saw giant parasite things to switch instruments. Flasher. Oh, I didn't get to read it. Nothing. We got a flasher. Ooh. Use instrument. Spray, spray, nozzle spray. Did we shrink ourselves down like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie? That was a good movie. They befriended an ant, a sugar ant. Nature Green says, Wobbly Dogs, I purchased the game after watching HoloLive's Wacko. I did see somebody made a game of the HoloLive members. Whittle says, you mean like the movie Species? Find a way to identify anything that looks suspicious. Get out of here! They called 𝐸𝑠. No patient should be left without a bleeding colon. No one should be left with a bleeding colon. This instrument will quickly close wounds and stop further blood loss. I guess I shall start prodding. The cutter, a high-powered, high-precision surgical cutting device. Find a way to stop the bleeding. Oh my gosh, I'm trying. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. Ew! Flush away all Parliament remnants. Yes, yes, sir. Get out of here, you sicko! You're making my patient ill. Away with you! This is really cool, but why am I slow? Ew! How are we tiny? Are we using a robotic arm? Away you go! Away you go! Take a swim down the colon hole. Away you go! Away we... Oh, there's more. Away down the colon hole! Away we go! Away we go! Cutting the colon hole. When we're through with you, you'll be nice brand new. You'll be brand new, miss. Soothe the blood clot. I mean, to soothe the blood. Ew. Can you imagine? ASMR, I'm cleaning your colon. This makes me look at food differently. Anybody ever have tripas? It's basically intestine. But, you know. Ew. Kinda like this. Except, less microscopic. Because, you know, people eat pretty much everything. Ooh! Nice. Just toggle back and forth. Stop the bleeding. Oh, I do not want to wash you that way. A mere little disgusting glob of meat. Poor lady. You know, her colon doesn't look that bad for her age. I was expecting to see a mess. But I'm surprised to see it's not that bad. Then again, if she's as old as I think she is, then that means she hasn't been eating a lot of processed food. Can you imagine the way our colons look? But not everybody has the same experience with, like, processed meat and cheese and dairy products. Oh, the big one! Nature Green says, you killed her! The mongoose says, I'm afraid we'd rather be behind on treatments. No, it's ands or bots. It's the big one. Ooh! Ew! Laser vision! Can you imagine Superman being a doctor? He would be so successful, I would have thought. Ew, it's so much glue glub. Ew. How do I know what's up and down? Get out of here! Away with you! Gotta find the wedding ring. She doesn't need you anymore. Scram! Pieces of flesh! Now she's gonna go poop it out. Is this what colonoscopy looks like? we're cutting off the polyps. Doesn't the intestine stretch as far as a football field? At least from research. I don't know about the most recent though. Nature Green says, what is it supposed to look like? Tripas? Well, just kind of like meat. Psycho says, wow, if I heard my doctor sing while performing on me, I'd feel much better for real. Well, I guess I'll continue making little songs. Ooh, here comes the big one. Pinch Popcorn 64 says, oh, new model, pretty, thank you. I'm starting my model collection. Does anybody, I think, I can't remember who. Let me know your recommendation on anybody who does music production and would be willing to work with a beginner. I want to make some music videos. It can be any genre, I'm down for it. I don't really have specifications. I think if you can dabble in any genre of music, even if that is just for like one video each. One song could be classical, another song could be, oh, it's a meatball. Ooh, I know a meatball song. Hold on. A meatball song. Meatball on top of spaghetti, all covered in cheese, because it looks like a meatball. My poor little meatball rolled off when someone sneezed. It rolled off the table and onto the floor. My poor little meatball rolled out through the door. This is a hard one. Oh my gosh. That was difficult. Get out of here. It's an actual song though. About a poor little meatball that rolled out the door and turned into a meatball tree. It's a song made by a kid, so it's not supposed to make any sense. Yay! It's gone. Oh, there's one left. Oh, you gotta go, little piece of meat. You know, in a weird way, it's not so gross anymore. We'll become desensitized by the end of the video. We'll be like, hey, Sprinkles, let's go check out some actual footage of colonoscopy. Let's go on an education run. Education run? Away you go! See, isn't this fun? Down in the description below. Revenge of the colon. I feel like too many people die of colon issues. It's just very subtle. It's like, oh, my back. And it really was secretly your colon. Ew. We haven't discovered parasites yet, but not every ailment can be treated the same way. Are you saying I have to squeeze around it? Experiment with your instruments to find the most effective treatment. Laser vision! Ugh. The game will end differently if the ailments are untreated. Ew. Excuse me. Pardon me, coming through. I mean, I am a tiny microscopic looking fox. I guess the teacup fox. I can just squeeze on through your colon. A little disturbing. Not safe for work fan art. Hopefully not. So the laser worked, that's good. Have you guys ever heard of the most craziest stuff? I mean, I'm sure you guys have. The internet's been around for so long. About people just like testing things out and putting I mean, she put a ring, she swallowed a ring, but some people do the opposite. They'll put stuff up their buttonhole. Crazy. Oh, is that, what is that? Is it a peppermint? That's insane. What is that? I bet it's a bug or something. I don't know if I should cut into it. I'm afraid to laser it, but laser vision activate! What is it? Oh, never mind. Grabby, grabby. Sticky, sticky. Now get out of here. Oh, now I can saw it in half. There's no way you're gonna go down very easily. I bet you have to crack it. If not, let's laser it. Okay, nothing's working. Let's just flush it. It's a peppermint! She swallowed a whole peppermint! As long as we see it leave, that's all that matters. Is it go into the darkness? Wow, we've learned a lot about colonoscopy today. At least just the break of the surface. If you can't cut it, you gotta laser it. And if you can't laser it, you gotta pull it. Nature Greens is 𝐿𝐼𝐵𝑰𝑚𝒀. Oh my goodness. Evie, hello! Evie says Nova played this game. Awesome. That means we're playing a really cool... Oh, looks like earwax. I believe this cannot be burned, but pulled. Ew. It's going through the flesh. Get out of here! We don't want you here, you weirdo! Oh, it's not working. It's sticky. For some reason, it's sticky. Okay, if it's sticky, that means it's fleshy. I don't think that's working. But I pick it up. Is that a corn? That's corn! Guys, this corn is indestructible. I heard that corn is hard to digest in the body, but... I mean, who would have figured that it'd be kind of true? So they are putting some truth in the story. Oh gosh. Onward! No, buddies. This Chris Chan is quite cool, huh? OCI. Hello, buddy. Are you a fan of the Lord our Savior Chris Chan? Oh my goodness. Which one? There's so many. Your Lord and Savior. Oh, uh-oh. Pieces of corn. Down you go. What does Chris have to do with the colonoscopy? Do you mean Jesus? Do you mean Jesus Christ? Jesus Cristo? Is that who you mean? You know, in some pronunciation, they say it's Yeshua. That it was a mistranslation, and that... okay, as long as it goes into the darkness. Hopefully she feels better. You guys are funny. Alright, time to go grab some more corn. Grabby. Oh, it stretches far. Come on. Almost. Nature Grace is not to mention just because he has X-ray vision doesn't mean he can X-ray... he can take X-ray photos. So much flesh. I can't see. Gotta be patient, Sprinkles. Patience is key. Oh my gosh, I have to turn my head 180. Oh, this is so freaky, guys. Can I jump? Oh, I can't. Come on, doctor. You got this, doctor. The music is... it's so surreal! Wait, which way did I come from? Which way is it I'm going? I can't remember. Sprinkles has gotten lost inside of an old granny's colon. That's disturbing. I think that's the right way. I can't remember. Hello, directions. How do I persist? How do I jump over this? Maybe I grab at her colon to move? Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's how you get through it. Got it. Out of range. Good, okay. Another peppermint. You really like your peppermint sticks. I mean, it could be an Easter egg, but I don't know. Could be some interesting chocolate. I don't know any chocolate that's natural to where it stays in its same formation after. It has to digest at some point. Oh my. Psycho says, wow, if I heard my... Aw, see. Oh my goodness, you guys are so... You're so fast. Come on, says, how's it going? Oh, it's going good. Ah, the mongoose says corn. Is that corn? Let me the skunk. Yes, it's corn. It's hard to keep up with you guys now. I'm sad. But I'm also happy. I can tell you guys are bonding. Laser! The mongoose says, let the skunk. I keep trying to hurt. Naives wouldn't be bothered with if I could do anything to harm them. Anything for them. Oh, I got it. Because it's weird. Because it's the normal fleshy stuff, it's fine. And as long as you point directly where it's spewing, there. Oh gosh. Oh my. Would you guys trust me with your colon? I'm gonna try my best to— Oh, I forgot the candy! The candy! I almost forgot about this. So if you ignore their ailments... Oh, I gotta grab it. We all know I gotta grab it. Oh, I bet she can feel that. She's like, ay! She's like, ay! Dios míos! Poor lady. What are you doing, doctor? I'm doing my job. Okay, we got the weird candy. Live like peace with this. Yeah, now I can see everything. You are surprised what people can do these days. What does that mean? Neuro says, I would not trust sprinkles with my colon. I know, I'm gonna poke and prod and burn the weird candy out of your system. We still— How are we gonna have to crawl our way out? I feel gross drinking coffee. Oh? We've reached the destination. We just time warped inside of her body. This game is gonna be a long one. Oh, it's gray, so we gotta laser it. Okay, no, we gotta saw blade it. I like that we're getting more efficient at this. Okay, gotta move this way. And turn— Oh, sorry. I was about to start burning her. Ah, sorry, lady. It's gonna take a few hours. Be sure to take your medicine after to heal from the wounds. I'm sure it feels painful. Got a doctor in chat today? Any doctors? Live like peace with the sprinkles singing in my ears when performing surgery while dancing in my ears. I'm surgically removing the debris you do not certainly need. I am surgically removing the diseases in hopes that you'll be fine. Na 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 na. Gonna start singing a national anthem. I gotta memorize one. I don't think I know a national anthem by heart. Ew. It looks like stinky cheese. Makes you wonder if you eat fungi. How does fungi... How does that start, you know, thriving in your body like an ecosystem? I like that we have water, like consistent water. We don't have to like pump for extra or go back and get more. Well, we still have some. Get over there. Interesting. It goes down into the darkness, but kinda, sorta. That's crazy. The game really has you going for it. I'm not sure if we can go all the way back. Oh, gotta go forward. More meatballs! Nitrogray says, you don't know your national anthem? If I sing it, it'll give it away where I'm from. I'll have to sing someone else's national anthem. What is your national anthems? Does anyone want some candy? I found candy. I don't think you want this one. Oh, oops. Wow, this must be lubricated water because there's no way it would just regular water would help it go through. If the acidic stomach acid couldn't digest it, then I wouldn't imagine it being able to like. Oh, sorry. I just injured her. Corn! He wants corn! This game, man, it's got a good grip on me. I'm sure some people just kind of like bounce through. They're like, ah, it's fine. I gotta reposition myself. Weird. The weird mountains of flesh, they call to me. Goodbye! And the void swallows them whole. That's right, don't come back. Oh, former Jeepus Loy says I knew Sprinkles from the was from the Candy Kingdom. You know, I've been thinking, guys. Because ahead of time, I reached out to other artists. I was on a wait list. Okay, this is how VTuber models work. Sometimes, if you want to change up the theme for like a future event. So I'm planning months in advance for next year. I'm planning 2 to 3 years in advance for like fun activities, new designs. You have to start early, interesting enough. Because sometimes different artists are not available. So you have to wait until their comms are open. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Sounds silly, right? It's like, but Sprinkles, you just had one. And it's like, yeah. I got this one finished about... this model here, like the outfit, this was planned in late 2024. But if you want like super different... Ooh! If you want to plan for like special occasions in the future... Let's say three years from now. Let's say you want to change your model 3 years from now. You can, but you're gonna have to do it 3 years prior. The rigging, the art, it can take a while. Okay, the meat of flesh is too big. I need to saw it more. No? Okay, I just need to flesh it down. This is a lot. Oh. 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 Okay. Oh, wrong one. Cheers! We get it out! The manga says someone I know got really upset when she learned you have to pass tapeworms. They live in your gut. They won't be digested because they die in there. Ew! Really? That's horrible. I learned something new. Oh, there's a fleshy mound! I must get rid of it, guys. There's a fleshy mound up there. Forget to look up. Oh, no. Okay, we know this is the path we need to go to because it's blocking the way. That's horrible, the mongoose buddy. Tapeworms. Pass the tapeworm test. Oh, I think I got tapeworms. There's no, I probably am not clean. I don't think any of us can go a day in life without tapeworms. I think they're just naturally in food. Let's see if I can laser it from this distance. I kind of like that. You can do far distance and prepare for... We're gonna become pros, guys, by the end of it. Woohoo! Nero Buddy says, I told my sister that tapeworms crawl in and out of her butt while she sleeps. Oh, that's so mean. That is such a brotherly thing to do. It's like, you got worms up your butt. My brother used to do that to me too. He used to be like, the monsters are gonna come and get you, Sprinkles. And I was like, no, protect me, brother. And he's like, but I am the monster. He was such a goofball. Oh, I need to slice and dice it. I feel like immediately we just have to make sure... Ooh! Ew! Ew! Is that what I think it is? Did you and Grandpa get freaky? They did, didn't they? I knew it! I knew it! It's Grandpa's dentures! Grandma! Grandpa, no! Granny's not so innocent after all. She's done some things. She was a young whippersnapper once. A whippersnapper. Gotta bring out the whips to snap some wit into them. Whippersnappers. Oh my gosh, it was a piece of his dentures. I cannot unsee this. Trauma. We got trauma, guys. Nero says, oh, I told her the boogeyman would get her while she sleeps in the beach house last week. Oh my gosh. The boogeyman. The mongoose says sometimes hair or teeth grow where they shouldn't. It's called teratoma. Oh my gosh. Ew! But those look like dentures. It had gums and everything. But maybe you're right. Maybe Granny is innocent. I apologize, Granny. I mistook you for being a little freaky with Grandpa. Live like peacefully says Grandma Sprinkles got the skills. We gotta pay bills, guys. I got medical school bills to pay off. Saiko says, naughty Grandma and Grandpa. Well, that's how you guys were born. I think about that now. I'm like, well, that is how life is. It's just because they're older, we just assume that, you know, that they can do no wrong. Lies! Ah, lies! For us to be born, their grandchildren, they had to get a little freaky. Lithium Skunk says, does anybody know how to add someone on YouTube chat? I think you just add... Oh, that's such a good question. The manga says, this far up, though, that's no skill. That's not a skill. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Maybe she swallowed a piece of his dentures. Oh my gosh. The ring, but there's a Gooble monster. Guys, it's a Gooble gobbler. What is it? Processing information. An ancient piece of chewing gum permanently stuck in the colon. We must get it out. Wait, I think we just grab it. Gotta grab it. It's just ghoulish. What do you mean you don't want to come? Come here. Oh, dare you? Slice and dice. Oh, that's not gonna work. Laser. I hear breathing. Is that her? Can I just put water on it? Chewing gum tends to absorb liquid, doesn't it? But it's hard in chewing gum. How are we gonna get this out? Neurobuddy says, how tall are you for lore-accurate fan art? I'm as tall as a teacup. I will remain as tall as a teacup, no matter the form or size or shape of booba. So even if, you know, kind of like... you know VTubers who go and do different types of like model art by different artists? How do I get this out? I know it's ancient gum, but... it's permanently stuck to the colon, so I have to... Okay, got it. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way, guys. I think I'm gonna have to break her ring. I'll use the saw blade on the ring, though. I'm sorry, I'm breaking your wedding ring. There's gotta be a way. I'm just gonna keep going at it and read chat buddies. Live Life Peacefully says, I'm so glad I'm not on a full stomach right now. I know this is kind of grody. Nero says, as tall as a Tic Tac? Tic Tac? I'm as tall as a teacup. Liltianska says, oh, okay, thank you, at former GPS lawyer. Former GPS lawyer says, I think when you type their name, it highlights it for them. And if you want, you can add the mongoose or add the mongoose. Liltian Skunk says, there it is, the ring and the freaking blob from Pikmin. Is this not what I'm supposed to be doing? I gotta aim. Do I cut it off the flesh? Okay, I'm gonna have to cut it. I'm sorry, Granny! I'm sorry! I have to cut your flesh! Okay, I have to cut and prod. Poke and prod. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Granny! Forgive me! I have to cut off your meat. Keep sawing! Ah! Okay, now I can try pulling it. No! I don't know what to do. I got the ring, but how am I supposed to get everything else? I guess time to flush it down. Oh, sorry, time to flush it. Goodbye. The manga says, oh, it's an emerald, classy. Also, I'm pretty sure baby's not formed that way. You guys are geniuses. Oh my gosh. The manga says, Grandpa, how big is your overbite? Neuro says, I told her a boogie. Oh my goodness. Petey Hop says, hey Sprinkles, just watching stream while putting a paper samurai helmet together. Please, game reminds me of the mystery flesh pit story video. Today was a good day. After you rinsed off Miss Graves, you watched with delight as she slid it back onto her finger. You will be telling colleagues, friends, and relatives about Miss Hagree for years to come. Good anecdotes are hard to come by. You went to bed chuckling to yourself until you fell asleep feeling happy. Is it a good thing? This was the last normal day. Oh gosh. Downhill from here, folks. Yes, the Flesh Pit story! Dark Buddy says, I don't know if I should be eating while watching this game, lol. Dude, if I was watching someone play it, I'd totally eat. Tuesday. Pika!
It is uncommon for someone as young as you to require colonoscopy.
Aw, not with my health conditions, it's not. In my family, we do have colon issues, but I think just processed food is everywhere. It's inevitable. I think we all should get an early colonoscopy, just to get a little sneaky peeky up the squeaky cheekies.
But when I saw your x-ray, I was quite shocked. I could not distinguish what was happening inside of your large intestine. For over a year, I suffered a condition known as pica.
Oi, who's talking? Over a year, I suffered from a condition known as pica. Pica de gallo. No, just kidding. That's delicious. Oh, it's a girl. I craved and ate things that are not food. It started off harmlessly. I would eat the eraser at the end of my pencils. And I would eat small bits of paper or like small bits of plastic from food packaging. I'm sorry guys, I felt the voice and we're going with it. I can't remember everything I ate, but I do know I ate a lot of different things. Recently I began to crave metallic items and I began eating small coins. Paper clips and small screws and steel nails. Oh my gosh, how are you not dead yet? I was hospitalized after I collapsed at work. She's got an addiction. My Strange Addictions, you should be on there. You should go star on there. You would be a fan favorite. Surgeons removed 30 objects from my stomach. But there are still objects in my lower bowel which are difficult to remove. Then doctors referred me to you.
Because you're a miracle. It sounds like you have had a very difficult time. Are you still having these cravings?
When I was at the hospital, I was diagnosed with malnutrition. Guys, I know what it is. Okay, recently I heard a discussion about if you crave eating and chewing ice, like, you know, just like think of like small pieces of ice cubes, you know, like crushed ice cubes. The small little pieces. They say that indicates that you're lacking iron. So if any of you guys out there, I would do some research too, and also let your doctor know. Be like, hey, you know, I've been chewing a lot of ice cubes, and you know, I'm craving it. You know, then ask them if it's because you're lacking iron, and you know, I would do because that's what kind of how should I put it? I want to say I have coworkers that were discussing it. They're like, yeah, my daughter, but she loves chewing ice. And then we went to the doctor and let them know about her eating habits, like a snack habit. And the doctor recommended adding more iron into, like iron supplements into her diet. And after that, she stopped craving ice cubes. The mongoose! At Neuro Anime Fan, gotta get that nutrition. Abistos. Neuro says, I eat drywall! Lilou Skunk says, I ate a coin once, it tasted nice. I used to lick bolts and batteries as a kid. I didn't know any better. True story. Live Like Peacefully says, maybe you grab it. You were right. I just gotta yoink it. The gum is stuck there, though. Dark Betty says, reminds me of the story of a woman who ate her mattress. I know a similar story about a woman with a strange craving for eating her husband's dead ashes. The manga says, that is a PS1 Harry Potter looking face. Just think, IRL protologists do this, then eat lunch, then do it again? And they're like, hey, see you Monday! Lilou Skunk says, I can't wait for Tuesday to be the poop flood. Ew. Well, I guess today would be the poop flood. Neurodivergent Anime Fan says, I ate lasagna today. Fire. Oh, you know what? I thought about ordering vegetarian lasagna, so it's all made out of veggies. You know, speaking of food, when I was in the hospital, I was diagnosed with malnutrition. I'll dial down the annoying, the little annoying accent. I have been having money troubles for a while, and I haven't been eating as well as I should be. That's why you've been eating anything? Doctors put me on a special diet and gave me a lot of high-dose dietary supplements. I have not had any cravings since the treatment started.
That is fantastic. I wish you continued recovery.
Thank you.
We will do things slowly and methodically. And carefully remove all the remaining objects from your bowel. So you can get back to living a normal life.
Wonderful. Imagine her medical bill. She's been struggling financially, and she put herself into more financial difficulties because of these cravings. The vitamin supplements, it's too bad she didn't tell her doctor before. Because I bet these surgical appointments are expensive! Into the colon! So she's young. She's probably in her 20s or 30s. Alright, so I'm guessing we're gonna be grabbing stuff. Dark Buddy! Neuro says at the mongoose, hell yeah, yummy cancer, you rock. Oh my gosh. I knew you guys are just joking though. The manga says, wouldn't have money troubles if you didn't eat the coins. I know. What's that? What is that? Ew, it's blood. Oh no. She stabbed herself. She has internal bleeding. Internal bleeding. This is from all the nails. Ah, guys, this is so sad. I mean, have you guys ever seen the show? It's called 𝑩𝒆 A cute little red panda. Oh my gosh. She's a cute little red panda. And she, instead of eating, she got addicted to a gacha rom-com game. I think that was on the 3rd season. So she got addicted and she started eating sandwich. How would I put it? Some bakeries, they do away with the sandwich, the edges of the bread. Some people just kind of prefer the white fluffy part of the bread. So she ends up buying the most cheapest part that they end up throwing away as an indication that financially she can't afford a meal. That was the show's way of portraying it. So she was eating nothing but like breadcrumbs, so to speak. Kind of makes me think that she should have taken, you know, like a different route. Like crackers. Crackers are filling. That's what I would have thought, but maybe she was craving like meat. She might have been craving meat but couldn't afford it, so she was craving metallic items. But where did you get all these screws and nails from? Actually, I'm gonna put this down. I'll put this right here and climb up. Imagine how painful this is. If it seems to be that I'm missing a spot, let me know. It's kind of relaxing. After a long day of work, I come home and I play colonoscopy. Man, that's huge. Let's see if I can walk around it. Goodness me. Me oh my. Let's sing a nice little song. Let's sing along to the vapor song. Gotta vaporize these little goonsies. It's metallic throbs. Ooh. Ooh, it's very elasticy. That is not it's in there, guys. It doesn't want to come out. Finally. We're gonna make you nice and brand new, lady. I don't know, my head is still stuck on her eating random stuff. Should we do poetry? Shiny, sharp, prickly items. I hope my gut can accept your pardon. For if I might, consume you with my own wicked delight. But now we must part ways, shiny, prickly items. For I have overlooked my devious ways. Boop. That was my best way at an attempt at poetry! About the woman who ate shiny metals. A very short one. I didn't know that poetry can be just as short as 2 sentences. Sounds ridiculous, but I feel like most commonly we see a lot of poems that are like a page long. But really, they're just like kind of sometimes just a few words. Some poems are so famous for being a few words. Oh, I didn't know we could just do it like that. I kept carrying it over me thinking that it would be dangerous for it to, you know, pass through us. What is that? Huh? What is that? The manga says, hello, a foxy lady the size of a teacup is trying to eat me. It's going to take a lot of sitting. That's right, you guys are carrots. I'm addicted to carrot juice. And when you're not looking, I go, and I take a little bite every now and then. But you guys are super buff, so it's hard to... If you have a lot of muscle built up, it's difficult for a predator to bite through easily. Because you can kind of flex your muscles. Kind of like Houdini. Was it Houdini that got murdered by a fan? Houdini would go up to people and ask if they would punch him because he would tighten his abdomen. Abdomen? He would tighten the abdomen. I'm pulling it wrong. And so his muscles would be very strong and they could take the blow of like the punch of impact. Impact punch! But one day he wasn't ready, so then when the fan punched him, because he, you know, that was one of the stunts he did. It was very well known famously for. I don't know if it was Houdini or if it was somebody else. Correct me if I'm wrong! Nato Green says you need to be a skilled poet to break the rules of poetry. Oh. I feel like some poetry doesn't rhyme. And maybe poetry isn't supposed to rhyme. Maybe it's just to tell a story. I don't know, like a little rhythm. I think there's different kinds though. The manga says the ballad of Jimmy Rose. Jimmy Rose sat on a cactus. Jimmy Rose! Yes, poetry! At its finest. Jimmy Rose? That sounds like an artist's name. Is that a real poem? Nero says, the anime fan. I have many diseases. Don't drink my juice. Ew. Oh, look. Guys, she ate a clothespin. This is what they use for babies' diapers. Or at least they did before they made throwaway diapers. I'm trying. That was in there, wasn't it? So it naturally just goes right through us. Oh, it's so bloody. I understand why he's moving slowly. He doesn't want to hurt her. I thought I saw a face in the flesh. Spooky. Nature Green says, Harry Houdini died of a ruptured appendix 9 days after being punched. Oh, that is him then. They said it was because he didn't tighten his abdomen the way he usually did. At least people, that's how they explained how he could get punched so hard. But at the end of the day, he was just a stuntsman that eventually, you know... I mean, he died doing what he loved, at least. But I think he was quite young. Saiko says, at PD Hobbit. Oh, hello! Nature Green says they were always thrown away. Never were they kept. PD Hobbit says, I can't stay through the whole stream, but I did enjoy the time I spent with you and Carrot Buddies. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for coming. The manga says, yeah, he would stop cannonballs on stage with his abs, but without prep. A young boy's punch broke him. Oh, no. It says, Nero says, Live Like Peacefully says, only if Batman was here with his prep time, he would know what to do. Like, says, I'm back, sprinkles! Sprinklers. Welcome to the colon of a young maiden who's had a weird addiction to shiny things. I mean, this is probably what the colon of a bird looks like. Birds eat shiny things all the time. You know, this makes me question about my cat. Kimchi! He eats random stuff. Things he shouldn't. I gotta flush it. Wow, I would like to expedite my colon. Is that weird? So what is the most... Has anybody ever felt like you were close to death? Because you had to poop so bad? Anybody? I felt like that before. I'm like, I'm gonna die in the toilet! My last words. No! I have, though, in the past. Eat plenty of Oh! I almost missed one. Did I miss any others? I hope not. I think that's where we came from, so we just kind of let it be. Okay, don't forget to look up. Nature Green says no! Oh, Sprinkle's last words. Lithium Skunk says, yes, I felt horrible. Nero says, I almost shat myself at school today. Jesus. But I feel like, man, a lot of us have those days, though. A few weeks ago, I had bad anxiety, and I had to go to the bathroom every morning. It felt healthy at first. Oh, this is getting weird. This is getting weird. This is getting weird. At least move it over the edge. This is getting serious. Dark Betty says, I kind of got used to it, but I got some diagnosis stomach issues. The manga says maybe once. Nature Green says she ate all the tacks. Why? She ate nails? Anything she could find that was metallic? Guys. This feels like a horror movie. Just start pulling it out. Poor lady. At least she came clean with herself. Was like, you know what? I got a problem. What about the guy who ate glass? He was addicted to eating glass. And his girlfriend was just... Or his wife or his girlfriend? I think it was his girlfriend. When they interviewed her about her boyfriend's glass addiction. Oh no. I bet his colon looked like a mess. Go ahead and start washing them down. Squibbly wobbly. Back and forth, please. It feels... I don't know. It feels so surreal. I didn't think we'd be playing this game, but here we are. Kinda happy we are, too. It was time for a weird, odd horror game. I feel like we play a lot of, like, psychotic, you know, antagonistic horror games. Or yandere horror games. But this one is actually that the antagonist is themselves. Like, nobody forced her to eat it. She is her own enemy, her own nemesis. Like, there's no bad guy in this game. There's no psychotic killer. There's no yandere ex-lover. It's just people who got a little carried away. We are our own enemy. Coin! We're playing as the hero at least. I kind of want to play the game Mouthwash. I know it's been played months prior. I'm a little late to it. I saw that it's on discount, so I'm interested. What do you guys think? Should we play Mouthwash? Mouthwash, I have seen spoilers of the story explained. And I guess... like, the antagonist, for example, is not who you think it is. Like most typical horror games, it's always somebody else. But Mouthwash is in the perspective that, like, the protagonist isn't a good person, so to speak. Which is what made it an interesting, refreshing horror game. As of late. I kind of have that theory with Poppy Playtime. I theorize that the real villain is us, the player. We're not the good guy. That we're actually there to make things worse, unintentionally. We're going in to save the orphans, is what they think. But I'm starting to suspect that Poppy's not the villain. It's not Poppy. It's not Prototype. It's us. We're not the very nice guy. Poppy took advantage of that opportunity, thinking that she could subject us to do whatever she wanted. Here I am inside of a colon with my buddies, talking about Poppy playtime theories. Like, you know what? That's kind of like what Mouthwash was teaching in the storytelling. I mean, I watched other people play it. I'll still play it knowing that because all the spoilers are out. I believe I watched Porcelain Maid. Even like Iron Mouse play it. I think Iron Mouse has played it. Definitely Porcelain Maid. Jacksepticeye has played it. I think 𝑔𝒂𝒄𝒻 too. Manly Badass Hero has played it. Whoa! Nature Green says, sure, play Mouthwash! As we play Revenge of the Colon. Start going by games. What is that? Oh no. Is that a tube? I don't know what that is. Oh no, we're gonna have to saw it in half. The Mongoose says the game was made by English people. I don't know how to feel. Aww. Wait, is it this one? I don't think that's a good idea. Never mind. Is that a battery? I've licked batteries as a kid, but I never swallowed it. My sibling stopped me, so I'm very thankful. Because battery, they have acid in it. Battery acid, eventually, it... Oh, I can't forget to look up. I gotta remember. Look up sprinkles! I was hoping to react to an interesting video that was posted. I won't spoil what video it is, but it's a really good take on... Even though you're a VTuber, it's good to have some transparency, you know, about... a bit about yourself. I mean, there's role-playing, and there's taking role-playing too far. I guess I could explain it a little bit, but I kind of prefer to watch it and react to it, because there's so much information. And it was the first time I ever heard it. Oh, let me close the curtains, by the way, because the curtains are open. I'm back! So... I don't think... Oh, let's see. Maybe you guys have heard it. I'd rather watch it, though. So there was a VTuber that got found out for their deception. They pretended to be somebody with severe medical issues regarding their voice. But really, it was actually just a guy who was role-playing as a female anime girl, which is fine. It's just, the sad part is how much of an impact they made on the community. Rena covered it too. I guess I could recommend you guys check out her channel. Rena! She is a Fox VTuber, but she got teased for looking like a horse. I think it was just the ears. I mean, I couldn't really tell. Ooh. I gotta make sure I flush it the right way. Rena! Yeah, she covers it in great detail. I think if you're a guy and you want to be a female VTuber avatar, do it! You don't have to pretend. But it kind of took place back in the olden days of VTubing, where guys were very shy and didn't want to get teased for a feminine model. But I'm just letting you guys know now, I don't think anybody cares. I think they welcome that, actually. I think people welcome men using female avatars. Or if the male avatar has feminine qualities, or, you know, maid outfit, kitty gear. But it was somebody who started content, I think, 2020. So when VTubing first started out, everything was brand new. Oh gosh, the music. And I mean, to me, honestly, 𝑯𝑨𝑽𝑬 is a very well-known one. He makes content. Who else? Who else has a female model? Joel? Joel's a very cool content creator. I would say he's tame. He's not, like, super onto the fan service. Maybe just a little bit. And his audience is actually these cute little blockheads, is what he calls his community members. I would say those are really nice, good content creators to get into. If you're looking for a guy who voices a very feminine model with booba. I guess Rev's model doesn't have a lot of booba. Joel's does for sure. He's like this beautiful porcelain maid. I do recommend their channels. Just a little sneak peek into it. But they're a good example of somebody who had transparency. And, you know, who also kind of draws a line with the fantasy to reality aspect. But this content creator, I can't remember their name. Evie says, VTubers happened way before 2020. So maybe I can't really excuse the person's behavior. I don't know them personally. I just know them from Rena's video. So VTubers have been around, is it since 2019? 1920s? 2019? Nature says, I think you make yourself a small animal with a girl as a prop, but the VTuber is a turtle or octopus or whatever. Oh! Yes, I have seen those. It's where you're puppeteering the beautiful anime girl. And you end up being like one of the characters on top of her. Like, robot babies puppeteering me, so to speak. Neuro says, Sprinkles, you said you licked batteries back then and then they used lead acid. When I was like 3 years old, when I was a toddler, I didn't know any better. This is weird. It's too clean. I guess we're past the hard part. Yeah, I was like 3 years old, guys. Context. When I was 3 and I was like about, 3 or 4 years old, a toddler. They put stuff in their mouths. Have you seen toddlers? Oh boy, when you have kids, you have to baby safeguard everything. You have to make sure the drawers don't open too easily. Well, that's a coin. You gotta make sure that they can't get into the toilet. That they don't find their way easily into the bathroom. Gotta use baby gates everywhere. I mean, I already use that for my doggos. I have baby gates to prevent them from entering rooms they shouldn't. Because for a while, they were eating Kimchi's litter box. They're going in there and eating his poop. Because that's just what dogs do. They tend to just eat anything that smells stinky. So to avoid them from consuming too much of like cat feces and fecal matter, because that's what they do. They put stuff in their mouths like babies. So we use like baby gates to prevent them from getting in that room. Same goes for toddlers. You gotta make sure drawers don't open. But my older siblings were there giving me batteries to lick them. And they'd go, ew! I remember it so distinctly. Because then afterwards, we all got yelled at. I can't reach it. Alright, I gotta pull this out real quick. Yeah. Context. Toddler, guys! I was a toddler! I imagine me just saying that sounds present. Like, that's something I did yesterday. Oh gosh. No! What is that? Oh, it's like, that goes between your hair clip. Neurosis Sprinkle suffers from lead poisonings confirmed! You guys are goobers. Nero says your siblings gave you brain damage, Sprinkle. Oh, no! I'm perfectly fine! Oh gosh. Oh no, she talked about eating erasers. Oh no, that's from a razor blade. definitely a razor blade. Rain damage! Yeah, you guys still love me, even with brain damage. Takes a lot to love somebody as special as me. The manga says, my sister in Christ, she ingested a razor blade. Your sister in Christ? Jesus Cristo. I want to say Jesus, like cheese and crackers. There's some memes. Jesus, I believe in Jesus. They memed him and turned him into a cheese. What was that? Heard a noise. Hopefully it was the game and not like the spirits whispering into my ears. Come here! It says, let's see. Lithium Skunk says, I have an Iron Maiden in my basement and I'm going inside. Wow. That's an ancient artifact. I thought Iron Maidens were a myth. Did they really use Iron Maidens to torture people? I thought that was just kind of like a fetish people had about the medieval era. That there were a lot of made-believe items. It's kind of hard to say since the time is gone, you know? How long ago was that? 1500s? The 1400s? When was the medieval era? The Dark Ages, they call it. Wasn't that between 1300 and 1500? Dark Buddy says, after eating this much metal, it's a miracle they are even alive. I think she's built an immunity to the rust. That is rusted. Lady, you got some things to work through. Oh, my PC's no! Oh no. Oh no! Oh, that's why. Oh. It's because my mouse moved. I accidentally moved it with my body. Lithium Skunk says it's real! What's real? The ball. Oh yeah! The Iron Maiden. What is the most fearsome medieval device you've ever heard of that actually brought you nightmares thinking about it? I mean, there were some children's books that I feel like should not have been made available to children about torture and history. I had to do a project on torture. Don't ask me what the teacher was thinking. It was like for a history class. They had us do what on torture. Scary. That was a hard one. That was a doozy. The manga says, at church, a church mouse knocked on my door once. He said he wanted to talk to me about Jesus. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute joke. Do you believe in Jesus? He's the cheese god for the mice. Oh, this is still bleeding. That's funny. That's cute. Got it. Get out of here! I forgot I need to close up the wound. Now I can spray it. Razor blade! You can tell because it has grooves where the plastic or wood should be. For extending its edges. How do I know what all these sharp metals could be? How do I know? And when I mean razor blade, I don't mean the razor blade you use to shave. I mean the razor blade you use like a box cutter. Oh, wrong one. That's gotta be from a hairpin. Well, a hairpin? Well, a hair clip. If you guys look at the grooves in the spring of a hair clip, It tends to kind of mimic that a bit. I've broken many hair clips in my time. Back in school, we'd fight over hair clips, us girlies. It was never enough in the house. Constantly buying ligas, hair ties. Liga. Ooh. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. I once asked my mother, will I be pretty? Will I be rich? And here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be? Oh my gosh! Lady! Oh, that one's a thick one. It's in their heart. Oh, gosh. Lady. I'm very concerned about you. I hope I didn't miss any, but I feel like I might have. There's no way I didn't miss any. Dark, but he says, I think I was barbed wire. I was barbed wire? Lol? Oh, barbed wire! You think so? Lithium Skunk says, it is real. I sent it in Discord. Medieval torture devices. The Iron Maiden. Nero says they used the Iron Maiden to torture... Oh my gosh. The jewels in the Middle Ages. We'll say jewels. We all know how YouTube feels about certain words being put together. Did I forget this piece? Oh no, I got stuck again. Oh. Oh. That's very strange. It actually got stuck? Get out of here! We don't want you in the colon! Go into the abyss. Weird. Nature Green says it kills, and Neuro, anime fan, it kills. The silent killer, the intestine. Oh, that's so much. It did not want to come out. I feel bad that she's bleeding so much. I feel like we can make it worse. What do you guys think? I feel like we can definitely, like, mess them up if we choose the wrong utensil. If I choose the razor blade, if I choose the saw versus... the saw versus the laser, we could definitely end up wrecking them worse. So the doctor can be evil, essentially. I think there's multiple endings for this game. There's not really... I think there is a finale. But the finale is based on your playthrough. So you can help people, or you can make things... much worse. Be the hero or the antagonist. Save your patients or kill the patients. End all be all. That is huge. I bet that's very tiny in the palm of your hand, but since we're in the intestine, it's much bigger. Live Like Peacefully says, wouldn't be a Spriggles live stream. Spriggles breaking the law of glitches and games. I do glitch out a lot. I'm a glitcher. Gotta look up. What was she looking for again? I forgot. Were we supposed to find something or just clear her out? I can't remember, guys. I think we're just supposed to clear out her intestine. Is there something we're looking for? I think she said the doctors took out as much as they could from her stomach. Can you imagine getting surgery in your abdomen? And they just kind of sort of put the stuff back in the place. Is it a corn? You must love corn. Piece of corn. This is the most dangerous thing we found so far. Maybe. Maybe corn is secretly evil. Whoa! Nero says YouTube banned the word jewels. Did they? I think it's how it's phrased. I think YouTube does its best to stay away from controversial topics. It's not the word itself, it's the words phrased with the word. Is this a bullet? Oh my gosh, it's a bullet. This was the cause of all her problems. What? What is that? I think this game is rated M for mature because it does have some related themes. We did it! Oh, dude, can I give you guys a round of applause? No! It won't let me. Loading. Nero says, why is Gen Alpha so... Beep! I called a Mexican, Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, I'll let you guys read it. You really made it. Oh, you really made. Wait, you really made a difference today with today's patient. It says, it has been a long time since you had removed so many dangerous things from a patient's colon. You feel satisfied to have improved someone's life. To celebrate, you enjoy a large pizza with your wife and fall asleep watching old TV shows. What's in the pizza? What did my wife put in that pizza? Loading! Live life peacefully. I am trying to, I gotta fix it. I turned off the soundboard because it makes a buzzing noise. I'm drinking coffee. Wednesday, hidden cargo. Oh no, we got a smuggler, guys. We got a smuggler who's got some stuff up their keister. They got some dangerous stuff up there. I gotta fix the light. Can I fix it? Maybe. Kind of. Sort of? Well, I'm balancing stuff. Kind of. Well... I mentioned that I got a new microphone. It's for recording projects. And I used to have a device for another camera, and it would hold up my facial light. It's usually facial lights of some sort, like a spotlight. It's used to help you when you do filming. If you were to do like face cams, things like that. I'm trying to reposition it. I don't think I can use it the way I did before. Ooh, this is different? I guess I could... I usually have it right above me. But now I can't. Or can I? I can hang it above me. But I used to be able to position it much more neatly. Natal Green! I have been a fisherman for almost 17 years. Oh, now we can do masculine voice. Fisherman. I'm sure there are fisherwomen out there. I have been a fisherman for almost 17 years. I can finally use this voice. There was two women, older lady, young lady. Every day I go to the sea and return to what nature gives me. Everything I eat comes from the sea. It is a cold, lonely, and often dangerous life that requires a lot of strength.
Recently, I feel my strength is being slowly sucked away.
He's got parasites.
I become tired before I pull in the first catch. I feel hungry all the time, even after eating a big meal. And I am losing a lot of weight, which scares me the most.
He's got a nice beard.
I've always been overweight. But in the last few months, my weight has gone down over by a third.
Oh, he likes being hefty. He even got his fishing gear on.
I'm worried I will waste away to nothing.
That's not good for his body and, like, nutritional value. Losing weight is great, but not everything else.
You said everything you eat comes from the sea. Yes. Are you eating fish straight from the sea without cooking it? Yes.
Oh my gosh. Salmonella. Have you guys seen those informative... Oh gosh. It's kind of shocking, it's baffling, but some creators who cooked, I wouldn't say they were like some well-known chef or certified in baking or cooking cuisines. Because you have those channels too where people have that kind of background and work experience. There have been some content creators who just cook for fun like me, except they weren't cooking the eggs correctly and they got salmonella and died. I would say they became famous because of how they died in relation to what they were cooking on live stream. It's kind of sad.
Yes.
Kind of like this guy eating raw fish.
It is so fresh that there is no need to cook it. Well, various species of parasites live in the flesh of fish and other sea organisms. It is possible that you have ingested some of these parasites and they are the cause of your problem. But I've eaten like this for many years and I've never had a problem. People with parasites may not always show symptoms until the parasites are large in number or in size. It can take a while for them to grow and reproduce. I suppose you might be right. I do get weird feelings in my gut sometimes.
Oh, they're moving around.
I feel things twitching and moving around. Moving about, you say? Yes, the feeling I get in my guts reminds me of what I see every day. A withering pile of fish. Oh, I am sure it is nothing like that at all. But there is only one way to find out. Make yourself comfortable and we shall begin.
Fate to darkness. Are you prepared to get your gloves on, buddies? I like it when you get the gloves and you kind of pull it a little bit and you let it go to release and it does that little rubber glove snap. I love that. I had to do that for when we put like the cat flea medicine as a kid. We would have to go catch the cats we had and we'd put the gloves on so we don't touch the medicine. You basically put it between the shoulder blades, a place where they can't lick or touch it. Oh, what is this? It's a gloop glob. What is that? It's a piece of earwax, it seems. Some sort of weird fat. The music? See if I can whistle on live stream. Now this I think we can cut open. Some familiar items. So he's got some polyp growth. This can make it really difficult for you to bypass your regular poop. It's like a male whistling siren. Come on. Let's see if I can move forward. I think depending on what direction you face determines whether or not you can flush it down in the direction you want. Nature Green says, fame! Live Life Peacefully says, some biscuits... Whole biscuit is craving for raw meat and ringworms. Oh gosh, some people eat mealworms. Mealworms, we used to give it to our chickens. We had chickens. Oh, it's just a regular polyp for now. Nature Green! Dark Buddy says, wormy, wormy! Now, I don't like eating tapeworms. That was a fad, though, for a while. I think in the 90s, does anybody remember? It was a fad, like a health fad. Fad. Doesn't fad stand for fashionable? Or trend? It was a trend for you to eat tapeworms to lose weight. And people did. They deliberately ingested these little worms, except at a smaller. They were very tiny. I need to use the laser. I need to grab it in order to move it. Eh? Oh my gosh, those are baby. Those are, what do you call it? Those must be eggs. Come on. It kind of helps that the game washes it the direction you want it to be. Oh no, they're gathering together. What? What is that? I need to do an analysis. Scanning, scanning, scanning. Live like peacefully says, LOL! A healthy section of colon. No treatment is required. Then what is that? Oh! Nature gives us fame. Turns! You said healthy colon, but it won't leave. Maybe I need to vaporize it? I think I just need to carry it closer to the edge. Okay, good. That's all I gotta do. Carry it over the mound! Weird stuff. The game is already challenging enough. I'm sorry I keep grabbing your intestine. Excuse me, tee-hee-hee, as I grab your intestine. I think the guy is whistling as he's going through his colonoscopy. Oh no, it's getting stuck. Are you serious? I have to go all the way back over here? Maybe I should wait for them to... should take care of it one at a time? I think you have to flush them one at a time. Because they keep kind of getting stuck together. That's a weird one. Neuro says... using tapeworms to lose weight is like using a nuke to cut down a tree. Neuro says he likes it secretly. What? Nature Green says, I think things are improving relations. We are all the same, just different shape sizes and colors. And that's no different than hair or eye color. Maybe people just maybe people see it that way, I think. Yeah. Let's try not... well, I agree. I think it's just setting aside differences. I mean, basically our anatomy is the same. It's just our candy wrapper is different. Does that make sense? We all have a different candy wrapper. Do I have to put it to the edge? I wonder, do I have to zap it? I wouldn't think I have to zap it. This is a very strange one. Okay, just pull it over a bit. I'm going to assume it found its way to the exit. I can't go chasing after everything in the game. Oh, there's another. This could be just poop stool. It's stool! It's poop! I think if I go around the edges, it should be fine. They create a pathway for the poop. No, I definitely have to put it over the edge. That's crazy. Hope the game's not glitching out. If I sploosh splosh it back and forth. Interesting. Goodbye, poop! It got stuck still? No! Am I really going back for this? Am I really... Oh, sorry. Am I really going back for a piece of poop? Okay, finally. Carry on, pistol thing. Live Life Peacefully says tapeworms. No, thanks. I wouldn't eat tapeworms regardless if it helps weight loss or not. Idea eat worms is questionable. They are healthy for nutrition. I'm sure if you cook tapeworms, it's like a... I don't think that makes it healthier, though. I don't think tapeworms should be eaten, period. But if your doctor was recommending it back in the day, they obviously didn't know any better. Or they knew better, but they were blindly just going with the times. I'm sure there were health professionals that were like, here, take these pills, it'll help you marvelously. And really, it was just tapewormies. And the little pills. That's how a lot of them would put it in their system. Some people got addicted and they became super malnutritioned. Then they had to go get flushed. Ew, those are eggs! Those are parasites! Nasty. We got parasites now, guys. That is gross. He's full of them. This is so sad. Ew, it's still alive. Gross. Get out of here! We don't want you in his colon. He deserves better. Hopefully, let's not get too close. You mean you can get parasites from eating uncleaned fruit or vegetables? Because bugs tend to lay into... They lay themselves... They lay their children into apples and pears. Vegetables. That's why they say to wash your vegetables. I try to. I try not to be lazy and I wash my vegetables. Oh no, more parasites. Oh my gosh. But it's like stuck inside of them too. Oh yeah, I can use this. I forgot. Oh, I meant this. If I can kill them from this distance, I can heal him from this distance. Off you go. Guess I don't really have to pick that one up. Wow, I feel like I'm standing tall. Man, we are saving people's lives. One colon at a time. Oh, so gross though. And still moving. Bugs tend to do that though. They tend to still be moving about. Oh, I gotta go. Gotta take care of the rest of them. Make sure I don't miss any. Don't tell your friends. I'm sure the parasites are noticing. They're like, what's going on over there? I'm going on over here. Die, parasites! ASMR sprinkles as she cleans your colon. If you guys ever voted for that, it would be a special ASMR. That way, if anybody wanted to review or watch it, they'd have to be a part of the membership. Is it this here? Okay, we're out. I knew there was one on the ceiling. Oh, there's a bug on my monitor. Gross. Alright, guys, I have to smash it. Could be a carpenter ant. I'm sorry. Squish. Squish. Forgive me. Forgive me. You don't want carpenter ants in your house. They're very dangerous. Oh, well, I forgot. It's not the mouse. What was I doing again? Oh, yeah. Cleaning out a colon. I don't want to get too close to them. Could be game over for the chapter, I suspect. First time playing it, but, you know, I wouldn't put it past these little buggers. If they can latch on to eating his colon, then they can latch on to us. Disgusting. He's got a big colon. This is huge. Gator Green says she has ants. Live Like Peacefully says rip. I know. Rest in peace, little ant. Yeah, it looked like a carpenter ant. They usually have wings. And what they do is they start nesting in your home. If your house is made out of wood, then you definitely gotta worry. It looks harmless at first. They're just waltzing around on your furniture, and you're like, oh, they're harmless. And then you realize, no, it's carpenter ants. The worst ants to get rid of. You gotta treat the wood. If not, you lose the foundation of your house because they start attacking the beams. Yeah. It's different if you're out in the woods and they're making homes out of trees. But when it comes to your house, oh my gosh. It's expansive. I'd be terrified if they start chasing me. I like they're distracted on feasting off of him. I used to feel that way when I was a kid. I was like, no, AI father, leave it alone. And he's like, no, this is different. He's like, it's not a sugar ant. Sugar ants are harmless. They won't do nothing to your foundation. But a carpenter ant... oh no, they'll do damage. Dark Buddy says they were the ones that started the hatch. Yeah, so one of them had babies somewhere. Oh no. I gotta start cleaning up now. I just didn't trust turning my back against the little parasites. I mean, look at that arm. Look at their meaty substance. Little Dean Skunk says, tape work, heck. Nezuko says, no way. You an anime fan. What? Neurosis Child says, in 8th grade we were learning about parasites and the teacher pulled up a pic of hundreds of worms exploding out of child. That's disgusting. I'm not finishing that sentence. You guys can read it. Well, that is gross. Your teacher... actually, hold on a second. I mean, I'm not surprised that the teacher had shown you something of no censor. Some teachers are like that, guys. Some of them are very, how do I say it? Well, making sure the ant wasn't in my cup. Hopefully not. Some teachers are a bit, not safe for work. I've seen some things. I don't want to alert them, but I have to alert them. I'll take care of them first. I'm not worried about this big giant gloop glob. I'm worried about these little guys. This is what he gets for not cooking the fish. All he had to do was cook it. Instead, he grabbed it from the pile of withering fish and he ate it. Don't be lazy when you cook. I admit it. I feel lazy sometimes too. I at least wash my potatoes. Is the mother of all parasites. Must be killed. It's the big one, guys. Prepare yourselves. Disgusting. Oh no, there's more. There's more. Gotta look up above. Woohoo! We struck gold, fellers! We struck parasite gold. Live life peacefully says big real facts. Alif says, is this game set in the human body, in the blood vessels? In the intestine. Oh, I missed one. Hello there. Hello there, little buddy. Die.
This is what you deserve, parasite.
Gosh. I still want to react to that video that Reina, she posted. I think it's good to learn. But also talk about how that could have been prevented. Man, can you imagine becoming popular on the internet for being a scammer? It's horrible. I think... because what happened was, going back to... if you want to have a female model and you're a guy, do it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's what you do with that power, though. Oh my gosh, this is taking a while. That's a big one! Ah, she made a big hole, didn't ya? But what happened is that the guy, he scammed people of their money. And he also caused a lot of tension, ruined people's careers within his power of influence. That's what people remember him for. And on top of that, he face revealed himself. Wait, I'm not done yet. I still need to clean it out. That's what stuck out to me. Don't host any charity events if you don't trust yourself with other people's kindness and their money. You have to trust your moral standing. If not, rethink doing or being in control of fundraisers. It takes a lot of responsibility. When I first did my fundraisers for One Tree Planted, I think it was my second year of VTubing. I gotta tell you, it's kind of nerve-wracking. You're like, oh my gosh, I have to organize this. I have to make sure I reach out to the organization that they know I'm sending them some it would be donations. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, so too much responsibility. But you hang through. You pull through. Oh, worms! 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 So we ended up raising over 100 in donations. My second year of VTubing, more consistent. My first year was not consistent. Do I have to grab it? I think so. Hello there, Rummy. Oh no. Let's get rid of the fecal matter, please. I think I pull it. Hello. I pull it, then I burn it. Or maybe I saw blade it. I guess not. You pull it, then you water it. Ew, get away from me! Ew, it's mouth. Goodbye. Live Life Peacefully says more power to them. It doesn't hurt, just remember how to use that responsibility. Checking real facts. Yeah. It did feel good to do fundraisers, though. I never thought we could do such a thing. I think after one tree planted, it's kind of like you can donate to them. They're very open to any donations you could bring to their doors. $1 equals 1 planted tree. Which is, I think that really made me feel so good. I was like, oh, $1 goes to 1 tree. That's initially why I picked them. I thought, wow, really? So basically, One Tree Planted is an organization, a non-profit. They go around worldwide, finding places in need of more vegetation. Looking back, I can't believe I was like, yeah, we're doing this! I took a few days off of work to actually start the event. That's right, I used my vacation days to host it. That's what you gotta do if you're a full-time working gal. So I multitasked and I thought, you know what? I can do this. It was around Christmas time, too. The most popular times to host events are usually around seasons like Christmas, holidays, and all depending on the non-profit or company, well, usually organizations. I don't think I've ever met a company or took interest in doing research on a company that does fundraisers, or I'm sure they're out there. Gotta make sure I get all the worms. So our first one was One Tree Planted. Our second one was recent. It was through Tiltify. A lot of people were using that website to be able to host fundraisers. It was for 𝑡hanksmas, for mental health awareness. So we've already done 2 charity events. I try not to doing it too often because it can be very stressful when it comes to organizing, at least. And now it does feel pretty good knowing that, wow, look what your community can do. I don't know what that is. I think I'm gonna have to cut it. So anyway, kind of going off of my own experience, this is not easy. It's a lot of planning. Sometimes you're gonna have to make sacrifices of, you know, taking time off. Because what I did for my first fundraiser, I did almost 42 hours of gameplay. Except I had to take breaks in between to sleep. And thankfully, you guys were very encouraging of developing healthy habits and not being awake the whole time. I tried to stay awake the whole time. We played Resident Evil. If you're interested in looking and watching the live stream, you can find it on Twitch, I think. Is it still out there? I wonder. Do I still have it out there? Twitch has made a new rule where you can't keep a large number of VODs. I don't know if I still have it or not. I think I'm gonna cry if it's no longer there. Because they made that rule. It was 42 hours. Pretty insane. That was the only place I think that you could have watched it for the longest time. I haven't been able to take time off like I did before. Because, you know, your career changes. And you don't always have enough time made available to you the way you did before. So your occupation does play a heavy role and key to what kind of events you can host and how long they are. Some people do like 3-day marathons. They call them donathons. A donation marathon. I don't think I'll be able to host anything. Ooh, Kimchi! I forgot he's in here! Oh, my coffee! He's just saying hello. He woke up from his nap, that's all. And he smells the milk. I may have to let him out real quick. I wasn't sure if I'd be screaming, so I wanted to close the door. In case I screamed, I wouldn't create a disturbance. That's another thing to factor in when you do donathons, of how it affects your family household schedule. My family was pretty chill about it. They're like, eh, okay, whatever. They would peek in to check on me. It's not as busy as it used to be, but still. Since we're talking about like how it is for some content creators, they may actually need a manager, that so to speak. I think some people just end up kind of performing better without all that pressure, or without the temptation to be deceptive and traitorous. You have to have morals. If anybody out there is all about that moolah kind of concept, don't become a streamer. Don't do donathons. You don't want to put yourself in a predicament if you know yourself well enough. Like, hey, no, transparency with yourself, kind of reflection. Because some people just, you know, personality-wise, I think more about value-wise. I think people's values and morals, they grow, they change, they develop. But it also depends on the personality, too. That's why some people have managers. And it's not like they'll tell you directly, like, oh, I have a manager because, you know, it's a lot of responsibility having... What's another word for responsibility? Neuro says... Wait, what? Tyler says, hello! New subscriber, I sub! Thank you for subbing, buddy! Nature Green says, you should do a Bugles Across America. They play the bugle for the funerals of veterans. That's kind of cool. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, I was like, where are we? Oh, this is getting super freaky. Alright, I'm gonna let Kimchi out. I didn't realize he was napping until later. Oh, those are big! I'll let you guys stare at the giant worms. Evie says you're getting close to the the crybaby fish. Is that what the sirens are? The sirens, that noise, that's a crybaby fish? That's weird. Noodle. Come here, Noodle. 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 Sticky Noodle. Wait. 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 It's so stinky. I realize because Noodle has curly, fluffy hair, I have to brush her so she doesn't look so stinky. We're playing a game about worms, Noodle. She's trying to get comfy. Disgusting! How many more worms? Okay. Dark Buddy says, this game would make a great PSA for eating healthy. It would. I think the this colon game is supposed to be almost like a doctor simulator. Like an introduction. It did cost about maybe $8. Gotta factor in taxes, though. Live Like Peacefully says ASMR with scary music with disgusting bugs. Gotta love the content. They're interesting parasites, that's for sure. I can pull this one out. I think I gotta slice and dice the other. What was that? Oh, it's the parasite. Where did you go? Oh no, where's the parasite? It looks like fingers! Lasers, get away from me! Saigo says, at live life peacefully. Live life peacefully says, nice. Saigo says, oh hey, I have a 2-month badge now. It's been that long! Congratulations! Is there a way for me to... I want to do round of applause. Oh, I think we're gonna have to saw. I think we're gonna have to laser, actually. Congratulations, buddy! 2 months! Oh, Psycho says, I am back! The colon is disturbing. It is quite disturbing. Do I have to pull it? Don't tell me I have to pull it. Because you guys are here, I'm being brave. I swear, I wouldn't be playing this if I did it alone. I would be avoiding this game at all cost. But because for my buddies to play disturbing games, I must. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, I got it now. It's so ingrained into the flesh. We have to vaporize around the flesh. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you gotta vaporize the flesh. I think I can pull it out now. No? I don't want to touch it. I feel like I'll die. Oh, I gotta vape. I got to. Oh, that's what I gotta do. Okay, now I can pull it, I think. No? What do you mean now? Okay, let me do the top part too. And I gotta do the bottom. That is gross, that is gross, that is gross! Get out of here! So you have to... Okay, got it. Ew, it left such a stain. Don't you just hate it when you accidentally step on a water bug or a cockroach? You're just going in the darkness. Or going to your kitchen. Traveling through the darkness of your house to get a glass of water. And all of a sudden, you feel something squishy underneath your foot. And you're like, what is that? Maybe my dog's barf somewhere? And, you know, you're thinking, oh, it's nothing. It's probably like a dog toy or they just vomited somewhere. Sometimes my dogs do that. They'll eat stuff they're not supposed to. You know what I mean? They'll eat grass outside and then just for some reason, they find the need to start hacking it up on the floor and you find stepping in it. Anyway, it's a cockroach! To your disappointment, it's a roach and it's all squishy. It's squishy mess. I think that happened to me about, like, maybe last week? I start cleaning up a bit. Get rid of all the sausage fingers down here. Arouse. Tyler says, hello there! Nature Green says, Darkbit says, this game would make, live life peacefully. A round of applause! I know, 2 months is amazing. I had something special for you guys. I still do. It's a big thank you to all my supporters here on YouTube. I kept trying to find a software application. If you guys... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. If you guys know of a software application that helps you track, you know, statistics, your YouTube and, or like coffee statistics. I'm trying to find one that'll help calculate like a leadership board. I'm struggling a bit. I tried Streamer Elements. And then I tried Streamlabs. The little noises they make. If this is all coming from a fish monster, gross. Nasty. The nasty patty. Let's go ahead and start washing him all away. Live Life Peacefully says, fat beetles! They do look like beetles. Lithium Skunk says, I think this man ate a fish with a hook in it. You think so? If he did, why? That's how you know he's been on the sea, on his sea legs for too long. He hasn't been at home in a while. He doesn't remember how to cook meals for himself. Don't lose yourselves, guys. My guys and gals, don't lose yourself and your job. It feels like he prioritized his work efficiency over eating. So in order to compensate for the time he puts into working on the boat, he would eat raw fish to cut time. So he didn't have to meal prep or anything. But meal prepping's important. I made tacos last night. I eat a lot of tacos. Now, some may wonder, is that my favorite food? I mean, I enjoy it. It's just really easy to make. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's just convenient. It saves on time, too. I don't do meal prepping like I should. See if I can get rid of the... They do look like fingers. What those? The egg sandwich from Futurama. Ew. Futurama was an interesting show. I did watch some episodes of it, but I wouldn't say I was a die-hard fan. They have such a long series. I don't think I could keep up with it. Live life peacefully. Bugs living inside you. Scary. They are. They're squirming around as you react to me killing the bugs in this guy's simulator. Wurzel says, I had steak tacos yesterday. It sounds so good. Delicious! Today, I had the most delicious bowl of rice. I ate all of it in one sitting. My coworkers were surprised. They're like, really, Sprinkles? You ate all of it? I said, yeah. Because I don't have a variety in my diet. I just eat a lot of tacos. I eat a lot of guacamole, pico de gallo. Sometimes I'll have bacon. I think I have a lot of bacon. Oh. It's just kind of like when you become accustomed to having or buying and purchasing. It's not that it's my favorite food, it's just out of convenience sake. Also for expenses too. For anybody who's curious. Because groceries are expensive right now, especially. Oh no, I found egg sacs or earwax. What it says, 3 seasons are movies? Really? Is that how much information they have? Futurama, 3 seasons are movies. That's a lot. I'm sure it's worth it though. Neuro says, is this game long? Oh, that's a great question. I think we're almost to the end, actually. Sorry, I burped. Our conversations are making it pass by swimmingly. Given he's eating fish. He's eating raw fish. Ew, can you imagine swallowing a live, half-dead, half-living fish? Squirming around as you swallow it. Ew. That's how you know it's a dude. I feel like there are some women out there that would do that too. They want to eat it fresh. But he has to prep it first. They do have parasites. Now he's got parasites. There's just a lot of them to go through. Thankfully, this right here, you just gotta pop them. They're like zits. Alright, down you go. Doodle. She does these little back kicks. She'll sit on my lap and all of a sudden she does these little, like... How did I put it? Like she's digging. Oh my gosh, when your dog's trying to dig on your lap, it's like, what are you doing? Because they're trying to get comfortable. Ew. He just has a lot of diseases, that's all. He's got a lot of diseases. Not bad. The game knows this is the hard part. Ooh, the flashes of red as you turn away. This could be a movie. I think of it more as like a documentary. It says, Neuro says, real men eat raw fish and die? Oh no. Is that not the truth? Nature Green says, I remember once they tried to legalize unpasteurized milk. A bunch of people got sick. Oh no. What it also says, they were given a short season 3 times, so they made a 3 TV movie special. That's smart. They got cancelled? No, they were given a short time. Oh. I like that they compromised. That's so clever. Is that poop? I think so. Yeah, it's fecal. Gross. I can't imagine the smell of this guy's colon. No colon smells delicious, thankfully. This kind of makes me grateful that I don't know what's inside my colon, but also curious to know what's inside my colon. This is very different than Lacey's games. Lacey's games would kind of play on the notion of violence, but this game is kind of... Is there violence? Is this considered violent? A little bit, maybe. Some violence. I think... Well, not really. It's not like you're... Well, we are pulling them. Never mind. We're pulling them from the flesh. So I gotta saw it. Gotta aim it. They got the blood. That's a lot. Psycho says Fear Factor, maybe. Ah, I've seen Fear Factor. Isn't that where Joe Rogan came from? He hosted on Fear Factor. Isn't Fear Factor where you got to earn money? And they'd make you eat cockroaches or dolphin eggs. It kind of inspired Total Drama Island from Cartoon Network, an animation series. You gotta have a show host that people find attractive, you know what I mean? I would say that Joe Rogan was very built. He's bald, isn't he? At least he stylizes himself as a very short, cut hair. Yeah, people would flirt with Joe Rogan too. I remember. My sister used to watch it when she was a teeny bopper. She would watch Fear Factor. And she'd be like, no, Sprinkles, it's not for kids like you. It's gross. I think she'd watch it sometimes, and I don't think she was really into it though. I think she gave it a chance, but she was too busy trying to graduate. I think she would watch it just to distract herself from, you know, school can be so stressful. Is that a bone? Oh, it's a fish bone. I was wondering what that was. Ah, Live Life Peacefully says, more like nightmare fuel. Dark Beta says, Rogan was MMA. I don't know. He also did Fear Factor too. Did he? Was it Fear Factor? I can't remember. I believe it was Fear Factor. It was on a show where you get to earn money by doing gross things. Some people would be buried alive for a while. They'd be buried alive just for money. Be free, Noodle! Oh, no, she loves me, so she stayed. Oh. I thought she was gonna jump off because she got bored. I bought some greenies recently. I bought greenies for the dogs. I had to buy petite size for Noodle, and I had to buy large for Toru because she's a bigger dog. Almost there. We're not there to the big guy yet. Apparently, we're gonna see a baby fish. A baby-faced fish. I'm excited for that one, though. It's gonna be weird. I don't know. This is kind of therapeutic, like popping pimples. And now, watching people pop pimples, I get anxiety. Like, what if this goes wrong? Does anybody else get anxiety from watching people pop pimples? I just freak out, like the idea of it popping at the camera's face. But I know it's relaxing for the... Well, I guess a little soothing. Maybe not completely painless or relaxing in that sense. Maybe relieving. People feel relief when they get their pimples popped. The worst pimples you can get are on your back. I think your back, your chest. If you've ever had a hot summer where you sweat so much, you end up with like, you know, you get like a heat rash. But if you're not careful, the heat rash can turn into like, yeah, pimples. Psycho says, watch pimples pop are not my go-to entertainment. Apparently, he ran Fear Factor from 2001 to 2006. I knew it! I was like, memory? Oh, don't fail me now. I think he did. Cool. Thank you for confirming. Muerto says Rogan was the host of Fear Factor. IDI. I don't... TDI was a mixture of live TV dramas. Oh? Hopefully I didn't pass any of these little... Oh, they're getting bigger, guys. We can't move as fast, if you guys are curious. We're kind of stuck moving at a slower pace. But as long as we're able to handle the workload, we can manage. Today was such a good day. I had such a hard time sleeping last night. I gotta ask you guys, does anybody believe in dreams? Like a dream... how do I put it? If you believe in warnings from dreams. Last night, I had a weird out-of-body experience, like I was gonna die. And it was bad. I don't know what it was. It could have been dehydration. I just need to hydrate more. I'm not even drinking most of my coffee. I'll probably put it away in the refrigerator for tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I tend to do that. If I make coffee too late, I'll just drink it the next morning to save on time. I'll either drink it cold, like iced coffee, because it's sitting in the fridge at night, or I'll reheat it up. I try not to waste coffee if I make it in the evening. If it's still good, doesn't got any cat hair in it, no bugs, no gnats or nothing. Because the gnats, if you're not careful, they'll fly into your drinks. Yeah, I look out for those. Oh, but I heard a weird noise, like hissing. Like, you know, if you think of... What is the movie? It's called... something Tomb? Be free, Noodle! What is it called? He's the guy that goes through the tombs. He, like, finds hidden treasure. And he's known for that one cutscene of like a giant boulder coming after him. And it become an iconic scene. What is that movie called? Lost Treasure something. Very famous. Iconic movie. Because everyone thought it was so funny as he ran away from a giant boulder. Forgot what that movie's called. Anyway, there was like a snake scene. Where he had to get past all these weird cavernous snakes. Well, in my dream, I heard a bunch of hissing in my ears. Like I was surrounded in some weird, like, serpent cave. I think that's why I mentioned it. Or Return of the Mummy. They always have those weird scenes with snakes attacking them. Or really, they're going into their lair. So they're disturbing the snakes. Kind of concept. I mean, that does not look friendly. That does not look friendly. I don't like that. That is gross and scary. Lasers don't work because lasers are far distance. I don't like that. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's just a pet cow. They sound like cows. Ew, ew, ew. I don't want to turn my back away. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna make funny noises over it because I feel bad. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's wash it. Let's wash it. Let's wash over the fact that we just murdered parasites. I don't feel bad at all. I kind of do. Live life peacefully. Indiana Jones! Yes! I was like, what's that movie? What's it called? Granny Sprinkles. Auntie Sprinkles, more like Granny. What was that movie called? Where did I put my glasses? You guys, no joke. I have to put my glasses in one spot at all times. I'm like, the glasses are right here when I have to go drive. I have to drive with glasses. And I'm like, I'm so tired today. I don't want to wear glasses. NeuroBuddy says, I dreamed about a man. What does that mean? Sprinkles? What kind of man? Was he deaf? Was he your guardian? Was he an angel? What did the man say or do? That's the question. You can dream about people. I dream about people sometimes. Is it somebody you know? If it's somebody you know, then that's a warning. Oh my gosh, the sound effects. I feel so heartless. I feel like a monster. I'm sorry, I know you're feasting off him, and it's only natural for you to want to do that. I'm sorry! They're not really interested in me. I think because I'm a mechanical robot. Weird how— oh, okay, I was gonna say, why are there worms bursting? I don't trust you, I'm sorry. I have to off you. Ah! Marching into battle. Can I do something? Yeah, ha ha ha. Okay, never mind. I feel sad. Oh. They didn't see it coming, guys. They had no idea. They were overstepping their welcome in this guy's intestine. That's a lot of juice. Too bad your body can't absorb the nutrients of anything left over from your colon. I would think not, given its waste. They're kind of feasting off of his feces. Well, a bit of his flesh as well. I can't forget those gloop blobs right there. Make sure I don't forget any. Because if I forget any, then it's a guarantee that he'll have to come back again. That is, if he feels any more pain. Uh-oh. What's that? Alright, goodbye. Okay, let's turn back and let's go ahead and start. Wow. Saiga says, lol, I knew that would be sad. Oh, I know. I get it's an ecosystem, but they're not welcomed here. They're making him sick. It says, 𝑠aigo says, well, this game got 20 times more icky. It did. It's messing with your psychological rate. Yeah, messing with you psychologically. Interfering with your brain receptors. Going on your emotional. Playing on your emotions. There you go. Oh my goodness. My brain. Why? Work, brain. Work. You guys ever feel like there's downtime in your day? Oh, there's downtime. Oh, can I be pink? I can be pink. I can be blue. I could actually be blue. Where was my train of thought again? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, that's so sad. Bye, baby. He's like, Mommy! Mommy! He ate my mommy! I could totally play it. Could I voice a youthful character? Mommy! Mommy! From SpongeBob? Mommy! Gosh, this is emotional. Bye! You got flushed out the system like you were meant to be. You were not meant to last this long, little guy. You were not meant to live inside a colon. I feel that if you don't handle the blood loss right away, it ends up causing more issues. Like the patient starts going into cardiac arrest. Oh no. Oh, is it the way I pull it out? That was sad! No, baby fishy! It's not working. Oh, I definitely got to, though. Guys. Come on. Okay, let me flush this one. Oh, wrong one. Neuro says yes. 𝑠aigo's Lithium Skunk says, at Neuro, buddy. Anime fan, that means that he has a hot and you attract him. Hey, what? I think if a guy shows up in your dream, if you know them, it could be just kind of like... More babies! Stop it! Stop crying! Why is it hard to get these out? I can't remember which way is up and which way is down. Maybe it's just the way I'm pulling them? Stop crying! Whose baby is that? That's not good. That's not good at all. I think you need to pull it out when it's bleeding. I know. No. I can't concentrate with all the screaming. Oh, there's more of them! No! Am I pulling it the wrong way? Hi. Goodbye, baby. Bye-bye, baby. Wait, you're not the one crying? Who's crying? If I turn around and you all start screaming, I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna say... No! No! My maternal instincts! Oh no, the baby fell through the crevices! Oh no, the baby fell through! He fell through and glitched through. I'll just do this. Off you go, back to the ocean. Back to the ocean. Back to the ocean. Oh no. They all kind of sound different. Go back finding Nemo! Nemo! Go back, Nemo! Marlin's looking for you. Maybe instead of Marlin, your father's name Marvin. Because they're not a clownfish. Okay, time to pull these out. He's gotta come out. No, they're not coming out, dude! Okay, I got lucky with that one, but some of these are just not going. Oh no. Psycho says parenthood must be rough. Oh no. I'm sure it's worth it in the end. I mean, that's how we came about. I think I need to move the flesh here. I need to find a way. Oh no. That's too far from it, too. It's just some of this not going to be able to be pulled out. Oh, I have to pull it out a certain angle. Got it. Wow. Mortal says you're pulling the hook the wrong way. You're probably right. Goodbye, fishy fishy. I just had to get the little fishies out. Alright, time to pull it out the right way. Oh, this is already out. He got it. Pulling it the wrong way. Oh? Oh, you're so right. What was I thinking? I don't know. Oh. We're almost there. Now this one I pulled from here, I think. Oh, that's what it is. I have to pull it by the nearest to the hook. Let me go ahead and start fleshing it out. Now, oh, those are hooks. Got it. Live like peacefully says maybe pull in a certain way. What it says you're pulling the hook the wrong way. Neuro says pull it the other way. He swallowed hooks. As soon as he caught the fish, that was his idea. Just start eating it. I can't believe that. I mean, how hungry was he? I think as soon as he started the habit of consuming uncooked fish was the moment he started getting extra hungry to feed the parasites in here. Seems like those fish were also kind of like parasites. They were just depicted differently. Not very happy. They were quite sad to be eaten and left to rot in his stomach. I mean, intestine. There you go. Nature Grizzlies gets what he deserves for eating at live animals. He should have been more humane. I think he was being quite barbaric. But a barbaric goon. Have you guys heard about people going viral for being gooners? They're like, leave the gooning men alone. Controversy? To think that's a controversy? Oh dear. Oh no. Okay, I pull it that way. There you go. Happy we got rid of it though. Some people probably struggled so much they gave up just for that, you know, just to carry on. I don't blame them, but so happy we're too determined. I'm so stubborn when it comes to games. I think that's why it takes so long. Complete it? I just want to make sure I cover every basis. Oh. Oh, further in we go. Oh, what is that? It's a clam! Oh. 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 I can't grab it. What am I supposed to do? Alright. I think I'm supposed to cut around it. Is that working? I don't think this is working. I think I'm supposed to crack it open. Oh no, this is... Nope, nope. Okay, gotta put out the blood splatters. I don't think this mic can capture my voice as well as I'd want it to. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I just hose it down? What am I supposed to do? I was afraid it would close on me. Maybe I have to attack it from the center? Ah, what am I supposed to do? Oh, hold on a second. Scanning, initializing, scanning, beep, beep. A scallop shell. But what do I do with it? Oh, bye, Pearly. Goodbye. Alright, do I just start... Oh, that's it? Oh, we leave the shell inside of intestine, I guess. Lilou Studio says, yes, at one point in a boy's life, he's gonna be a goon, but at a certain age, it has to stop or it's a problem. If not, his gooner goes on for too long.
You have never seen a parasite infestation as bad as this.
I'll use my regular voice. The biological waste bag that contains the extracted parasites undulates as it sits on your desk. The fisherman was so shocked to see what came out of him. Perhaps he will cook his food from now on. You left your office looking for a bit shocked and weak, but you know in a few hours he should feel much better, so you hope. You sent numerous specimens to a lab for analysis. Perhaps you had discovered a new species. At home, that evening, you sit with Latin dictionary and look up for interesting words to use for new parasite names. Oh, he's so giddy. Your wife cooks you a spaghetti, but you cannot eat it without retching, like vomiting. Instead, you sit on the sofa and eat ice cream from the tub. No! No! We get parasites in the end. No! He ate ice cream from the tub. No! You hope tomorrow will be a boring day, guys, but it won't be. Is it me, or is... I feel like he has bad eating habits. A tub of ice cream. What else did he eat? Oh, what else did he eat? Oh yeah, he ate lasagna. I think, I don't know, his diet. No. No. I mean, if you're eating metallic objects, that's one thing. And if you're eating raw fish, that's another. Or swallowing your ring. But this guy's simple eating habits, I think that's what's gonna come down to. Thursday, meat.
You can probably tell by my appearance that I enjoy eating food.
Like a health inspector?
My job is to write about food in restaurants. Though I would not class myself as a critic because I'm really disappointed by food. My favorite type of food is barbecue. I have written more words about barbecue than any other subject.
Lerba.
Ouch. You look like you are in severe pain. Yes, the pain in my bowels is terrible. It's as if my bowels are getting excited at the prospect of more food and demanding that I eat.
Oh, the parasites are controlling him like a puppet.
That is not exactly how it works. But I can feel it.
I gotta get more raspy grandpa voice.
But I can feel it, I can hear it. I hear something in my mind demanding more food. It grips me from within and knows that I am in pain. The pain stops when I give it food. It controls me. I cannot say that I have ever encountered any symptoms like these in the medical literature.
However, he ate a tub of ice cream last night. The symptoms, doctor. The symptoms. The parasites are demanding that you have weird splurges of food. I question it, very much so.
But I can see you are suffering and I want to stop it. I think we should get started immediately. Thank you, doctor.
A little sound effect of... He's probably really feeling it. Guys! Oh no, our final boss is our own intestine. No! Live life peacefully! Psycho! Muerto's gotta go take care! Thank you for coming! Like when it says, Hobie washed his hands. Psycho says, this man's colon is an ecosystem. No thanks, next. Buddy says, question, you ever played Battle Cats? Sounds interesting. Now, what's inside of him? I wish I could move faster. I want to move faster. It won't let me. Zap, zap, zippity zap, zap it up. Eevee! Oh my god! I think so, guys. He will be... Oh, is that... Oh, it's an eyeball. Hi there. Hello there. What was he eating? Oh my gosh, he's a cannibal. He's a cannibal. Squishy. I guess it doesn't have to be human remnants. Oh, that was disgusting. Scuba splash, skibbity splash. Pop, pop, pop goes the weasel. Hippity platter goes the splat. Who would have thought we would think of such things? Playing the horror games. But it's going on and onward. Taking out the parasites. It's such a beautiful delight. We can't change our minds. I think of a little duck going quack, 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 quack. Quack! Teeth and goo in the eyeballs. What were you eating? Nasty cochino. Ew. Nasty. Wow. Make sound effects is... Oh! Make sound effects is that cool. Oh gosh, no. It's mine! I want it! Your teeth and eyeballs are now ours. We found it fair and square. Dark, but it says, what Taco Bell does to a man? Nero says, they do not have the meats. Nature Green says, it's an hour past my bedtime, but I slept in today, so maybe it'll be okay. Oh, man. I tried sleeping early last night. I went to bed around like 7. Oh, eyeballs. Hello there, eyeball. It's so interesting. Like, I can't help, but I am so intrigued about where the story's going. I'm curious to see what happens next, especially to the doctor. The doctor has questionable eating habits. I think the doctor also has his own parasites. And it just goes to say that it's inevitable. But I want to see if that theory is going to be confirmed. We don't know for sure yet. What is this guy eating? If he is Hannibal Lecter, I'm not surprised. He's a food critic, right? At least that's what he said. But there's no guarantee that he actually is or isn't. Ooh. Ew. Oh, I feel like my gums are hurting just looking at it. I feel like I'm getting my teeth cleaned. In a weird way. Gotta pull it from a diagonal angle. Start popping eyeballs. Pippity pop pop, pippity pop pop splat. Bubblap blap blap. Sizzle, sizzle my grizzle. What is that? Shizzle my nizzle. What does that even mean? I've heard pop rappers use that. Something shizzle my nizzle? My grizzle nizzle dizzle? What does that even mean? What does that mean, guys? Shizzle my grizzle. Isn't that cooking? Like, you know, grill or something? They try to make it sound cool. Grizzle? Shizzle my nizzle? What does that even mean? Nero says he got eyes everywhere. Lithium Skunk says, I bet the story has something to do with kids, since the fish were crying. No! Which way am I going? Guys, I can't remember which way I came from. Which way am I going? I can't recall. Oh no. Guys, I can't remember which way I came from. No, it can't be. I can't remember! If I leave him like this, what kind of monster would I be? I can't remember which way we came from. Ew, what is that? Oh. Hello there. I figured it out. We were about to exit. Which is not what we want to do. Don't want to leave yet. Wherever the water flows tells us where we don't need to go. Where we came from. Any late night cravings, guys? Try your best not to. It's the parasites. How could he eat a whole jug of ice cream? I haven't done that since I was a kid. My parents would never let me have that much ice cream. But I've attempted, I mean, growing up. Who hasn't attempted such things? Oh, ha, ha, ha. Oh, that's a tooth. Now we found the mother lode. But I feel like since it's a different person, I mean, how do the stories relate? Other than the parasite part. So, what was he eating? Actually, the question is, what were they serving him in the food? Oh, if we find out... If we have to call the coppers, I swear. Let's see where it goes. And they're still moving around too. I don't think it'll reach you yet. Okay. Lithium Skunk says, I want to eat a Pop-Tart though. Maybe some late night corn. No, don't be tempted. That's what the parasites want. They're like, eat, buddies, eat. Feed me. Feed me. I'm your queen. Feed me. The little late night munchies are caused by parasites. They're like, oh no, this not because I'm hungry. It's because you need it. You need to eat when when you're hungry, not when I'm hungry. Sneaky parasites. They know what they're doing. You know, I do get temptations to eat little late night snacks. For me, it'll be like a quesadilla with some cheese. Ooh, some late night cheese and crackers. Cheese and crackers. Sounds ridiculous, but that's my craving. Crackers. I want some crackers. Alright, where is this again? Oh gosh. My eyes, I must blink. Blink, Sprinkles, your eyeballs. Oh no, that's an eyeball. What is that? Oh, it's just a tooth. Get out of here. Oh no, my arm's asleep. Get out of here. Oh, maybe I didn't pull it? Ooh. I see why dentists become dentists. It's a little satisfying to pull out some teeth. Ooh, this game goes on some fetishes. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a fetish. I mean, for some people. I think when it goes out of proportion, then it's a fetish. Out of the normal. Well, yeah, if it's pulling teeth, oh. 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 I don't think pulling teeth should be a fetish, but I'm sure people have it. I'm sure dentists have their little like tee moments as a dentist. Hopefully it's not the teeth pulling, but I think I've seen that in movies where they're like some twisted, messed up dentist. They're like, I really like teeth pulling. I like people, you know, how they react, and it's like, oh, please do not be my dentist. Oh, here's a good movie reference. Little Shop of Horrors. There was a town bully, and he's like, hey, I found a really good occupation. It was a big turnaround for my career. I found out how good it feels to be a dentist. It's such a good... It's a musical, Little Shop of Horrors. So basically, the town bully becomes a dentist. And essentially, he really enjoys pulling out teeth because, you know, his fascination with pain. So he's a character. Jesus. Like, yeah, Little Shop of Horrors, like, that was his fetish. It's crazy. And so he was being really antagonistic to the main character, who was, like, in love with the town bully. We'll say town bully. Because he became a man. He eventually grew up, but had a history with the main protagonist guy, who worked at a plant shop, and one of his co-workers was this really attractive girl, and he had the biggest crush on her. I can't remember if they worked together or if he just, or maybe something like that. I have to go back and watch it again. I just remember that iconic scene where the bully's like, hey, let me check out your teeth. Let me see if you have any cavities that need to be pulled. It was so freaking crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a family movie? Times were different. At the 90s. 80s, 90s. Very different. Your exposure to mature themes. Oh no. Hino says worst timing ever. Teeth pulling. Essentially teeth pulling. Gotta stop the bleeding. Guys, it was crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, please don't be my dentist. And I think it was written in such a way that it explained the writers. Maybe the writers had a fear of a dentist. I'm not done yet, game. I'm not done yet. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm not done. See, I'm almost done. The closer you get to the end of the tunnel, the more it's gonna be like, oh, sprinkles. Player, you're done. Almost. I gotta wash these down first. Nature Green says, teeth pulling fetish. Yeah, some people are into some weird stuff. That's the only time I ever discovered it through a movie. Which sounds ridiculous, but I feel like the screenwriters were onto something. Yeah. Oh no. Neuro says, I'm barely awake. I have to go to sleep. Bye, homies and bit flams. Bye, buddy. Lithium Skunk says, Fred has returned. No. Lithium Skunk says, darn, Parasite. I had a tapeworm a long time ago when I was a wee skunk. I had a tapeworm named Fred. No. He's back and he makes you hungry. Lithium Skunk says, live like peacefully says, Tummy wants so good goods. Don't do it. Don't do it. Seiko says, lost in a colon. No! Neural says, what Burger King does to me. ML. Lithium Skunk says, maybe that man is eating babies. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I thought it was still during a cutscene. Nature Green says, barbecue. Oh, that's right. He loves barbecue. Thank you for remembering. That's what the guy said. He's like, I love barbecue, but barbecuing what? People. No. No. He loves barbecuing people. And when he said he's kind of like a food critic, he meant something else. No, we got a serial killer. He's got to be the last guy. Oh my gosh. So gross, 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 gross. What is that noise? Achievement unlocked. Disgusting. Guys, people. What if we ruin? What if we don't try to save him? Then he can't do the time for all his crimes. No. There's no way, dude. There's no way you eat people. That's why he's in pain. It's because of guilt. He says his body demands he eats. And he loves barbecue. Cannibalism. Cannibalism! Bum 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 bum. Why? He says it's a craving he must have. I'm going back on his words now. I can't believe it. It went over my head. Like 100%. Can't believe it. No, he's got tapeworms too. No, those are fingers. I thought those were worms. No. That's insane. Can you imagine? Can you imagine dating a Hannibal Lecter, not knowing it? Someone who has like this crazy craving for people, but you have no idea. There was a story I watched, a random story about a girl in college. It was kind of like one of those videos you watch with 𝑯𝑨𝑽𝑚𝒀 during the time he did like storytelling animation videos. I can't remember which channel it was, but maybe you guys have seen it. It was a story about a young college girl. We'll call her Brenda. Those are fingers. So Brenda, she ends up going out with her roommate. Her roommate likes to party a lot. I think I just have to pull him. So anyway, Brenda goes out with her friend Marissa. And Marissa's like, come on, Brenda, let's go have some fun. And Brenda's like, she's very studious, and she says, oh, I usually don't go out, but, you know, my roommate promised me she'd try going out less if I go out with her just this once. And so Brenda and Marissa would kind of tease each other about how the other person, for example, Brenda was too studious, didn't have a life, so she'd get teased for it by her roommate. And then Brenda would tease her roommate Marissa for smelling like booze all the time. What a time to be alive. Gosh. Anyway, they both go out, and Brenda finds this guy really attractive. So they start talking, they trade numbers, but they end up making out for a bit. And she's like, you know, my first time having some college fun. She takes it as harmless. I don't know about making out with a random stranger, because I'm a little germophobic. That wouldn't be my first to go to, but she was like, what, 19? She was like right into college, university experience. So it's not like she had any... I'm sure she had boundaries. But, you know, she was just kind of free-balling it, I guess. How the youngsters do it these days, free-ball it. They're just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway, she's like, oh, it was such a great night. He kept trying to encourage her to go home with him. He's like, come with me, blah, blah, blah. Come to my place. We can have more fun there. And Brenda's like, oh no, like, how do I get out of this one? Making out with him was harmless, you know, in her eyes. It's like holding hands or something like that. It wasn't too serious. You know, she just met the guy. So then she's like, oh no, I have to go take care of my roommate. That was her excuse. Like, she's like, my roommate's a big drunk. She parties hard. She's like, gotta go find her, blah, blah, blah. We came together. He's like, okay, here's my number. They trade numbers. But she ends up having an allergic reaction that night. And the allergic reaction, they were asking her once she woke up in the hospital, like, hey, Brenda, what happened? You passed out and your roommate had to call the ambulance because you became unconscious. They're like, we see that your body had an allergic reaction to something. And they're like, what did you eat? What did you come into contact with? And so she, strangely enough, remembers the last thing she put in her mouth was that guy's... He was the guy that she met at the party that she went with, tagging along with the invitation of her roommate. So from there, you know, she tells them about the guy that she made out with. She's like, I don't know. She's like, if this has any leads, if this may be helpful. And they're like, okay, Brenda, thanks. We'll take his number down. We'll go check to see if he's okay. Because if she had the allergic reaction, they assumed maybe they should go check up on him to make sure he didn't come into contact with something, or to get more details on the situation. So sure enough, the cops go to the guy's place because that's the information the stranger gave her. He didn't even give her a name, really. We'll say that the guy she made out with was named Bruce. We'll just call him Bruce. Brucey boy. A name I don't hear often anymore. Maybe an older fella, but not really. Anyways, they go check out Bruce's apartment. They find him cannibalizing his ex-girlfriend. Turns out her allergic reaction was to the leftover fluids and flesh of his ex-girlfriend that he had killed and cannibalized. And they say it was like a true animation story. Off one of those videos on YouTube. Can't remember the channel. I'm sure you can find it though, if you're familiar with the story. I really can't remember what channel it was from. It was like in a collection of animation videos. But it was a story submitted by somebody who wanted to share their experience. That's so scary. So yeah. Making out with a cannibal Hector? A Hannibal Hector is... I'm not even saying it right. Forgive me. Hannibal Lecter. I think they were very famous. Wasn't that a fictional character, or was it based off a real person? I feel like when it comes to famous cannibals, there's a blurred line between fact and fiction. That you really don't know all the details to be true. It's just kind of like what you remember from being introduced to the stories. Like, I mean, I'm not too familiar with it. Oh, so many fingers. Integrates his teeth pulling fetish. He knows his worst time. Worst time to be here. So I guess his Batman cannibalizes. Wow, no. I am Batman. Oh, because I called him Bruce. That is so funny. Batman is named Bruce, at least in the comics. At least when he was Bruce. Brucey boy. And Batman cannibalized, my gosh. I kind of don't want to save this guy. We're gonna have to call the police after. There is no way we're just gonna let him get away with this. He can't go on like this forever. He's got a real issue here. I'm sure it didn't start off as an issue. Noodle! It's my clothes! You can't be in my clothes! You're so silly. No, mine. Just smell my clothes. No! Ooh, there's something in my pocket. What is this? What is this? Oh my gosh, thank you. I found my lipstick. I left it in my pants. No! You can't lay in my clothes. She's so funny. She's looking at me like, huh? But those are my clothes. No. I don't want her to have the habit of laying in laundry. Because sometimes she hacks up vomit from eating random stuff like bugs and stuff outside. She'll just eat bugs. You know, doggos. They eat anything that moves sometimes. They'll eat a bird if they could. I don't want her to think she can lay in clothes and then end up leaving some vomit somewhere. It'd be so gross to put up your clean laundry and it's not so clean anymore. Stinky! Nator says those are growing inside him. He didn't eat it. Oh, spoiler alert. He didn't eat it? No! Are you for real? Man, I was going with the whole cannibal thing. But I was wrong. Ooh, it's stuck. You are stuck. So he's growing people inside him. What if I pull it my way? What if I pull it? Oh no. Cycle! Tyler says... Anyways, I have to go right now. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Dean Skunk says the fingers are moving, which is the scary part. I'm really trying. It won't let me pull its finger. That one is stuck. Finally. I just had to pull it at a weird angle. Growing inside him. It just made more sense if he was eating people. Now it's not so scary anymore. I guess a little bit. It's growing people inside of him. There's at least 3 tunnels it makes you go through to tell a story. Before you reach, like, the final boss. For the fisherman, it was a clam. Alright, time to wash it back behind us. Pull my fingers, says Nature Great! Oh my gosh, such a dad joke. AI father would do that to us all the time. And then even if we didn't pull his finger, he'd let out the gnarliest fart ever. We're just like, oh. My eyes, they burn! Why did my eyes burn? It's like AI father came by, did a squeaky chicky, and then he left. He farted. That's how bad it's stinky. It's like it burns! Oh, those are the worst. I have memories! It's all coming back to me now! Oh my gosh. That's such a guy thing. That's such a man thing! Not all men, but most of them. They'll weaponize their fart to get their way. Let's say you're fighting over food at the table, and then one of them just wants to fart to scare the others away. But if it's guys amongst guys, they'll still eat. They're like, I don't care if you fart, dude. I'm still gonna eat anyway. But with women, we'll get up. Most of us will. Oh, the ear! At least the women in my family, we'd get up and we'd scream. From my experiences with other women. Some women are... I don't know. I bet some women are cool about it. Not me! James! I smell your colon. Oh my gosh. Eno says, I heard people taste like pork, which makes sense since we eat a lot of different things. We do eat quite a bit, Eno. That's sure indeed. People eat chinchillas, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm about to drill it. Yeah, some people eat chinchilla meat because it's really healthy, but it's expensive. You have to import it depending on your location. But I'm told it's really healthy because they're not farming chinchillas. So chinchillas tend to eat what's most natural to their environment. Which is why they're kind of expensive. That's a really big tooth. He's gonna have to get more than just a colonoscopy. Colonoscopy? He's gonna have to get a professional opinion about all these growths. Lithium Skunks' hyena! Ah, Lithium Skunks' fingers are moving, which is the scary part. Oh, it's Cord! And Cord, not too scary. Kyler says, what is that? Cord! Lithium Skunk says, I'm scared that one day you will find a human face. In the game? Oh, do you mean like out in public? That would be horrible. So he says goodbye, live life peacefully. Lithium Skunk says, it's not what I'm thinking it is. The game is scary. Oh, where am I? Oh, that's the exit. Depending on where the water flows, it tells you where not to go. Right, we must head this way. Nature Green says, I saw a dude pull a donut out of the trash and eat it, and the girl next to him freaked out. I don't know, it was in the it was still in the package. I would have done the same. No! Stinky! Typical men. Oh my gosh, it's the game. I was like, what's throbbing right now? I was like, what is all that thrashing? I was like, is that the neighbors having a party? No, it's the game. This guy's colon's having some thunder. Lightning and thunder from the butt. We are inside of his colon. Remove the canine teeth. Canines stick out compared to the most of the teeth, which makes people most threatening. Who's having a party up in his colon? Rent-free? Who dis be? They're very nice and shiny, though. Wow, so if you have teeth in your colon, you would be slicing and dicing your feces. Gross. It'd be different if you had teeth in the stomach lining to help kind of break down the food. That would be crazy. Wouldn't it be kind of scary to see the additional teeth fibers you have in the rest of your body? We're getting pretty fast at this, though. We've become engineers, pioneers of the colon. Gotta find our gold, guys. At least our bills are being paid. Our wife is happy. She made us spaghetti. She loves us, I think. Unless our wife is secretly the parasite. No, twist of fate and love. We're gonna probably move. Oh, I gotta wash it down real quick. We're probably gonna move Saturday's live stream to Friday. There's a lot of birthdays, February and March for me, for like my family. We also have like baby shower to go to this weekend. Baby shower! I planned in advance with my family too. I was like, hey, we gotta buy some gifts. We gotta make sure we take care of this. Gotta find some nice, good baby clothes. Baby clothes are expensive. Gotta find some nice nightgowns, comfort wears. It's good to kind of like come together with presents. If you guys ever are on like a, on a budget, you could always combine gifts and they end up being so much more bigger. That's what we did. You put your heads together, put your moolah together, and you get a big old gift. Get like a big gift bag. Bloop. Oh, he does this for real! Lithium Skunk says, why would you eat out the trash and not offer me some? My men and women in chat wanting to eat trash donuts. My thought is, when does it expire? How long has it been in there? Why did they throw it away? Like, why would they throw a good donut in the package? What kind of donut package? Individual? Like, I gotta know all the details. I hope to the lords, I hope to the gamer gods, you guys are just role-playing. But a part of me does not think so. Part of me thinks this is for real. Well, these skunks, it doesn't, if it already is. Pull your finger. Oh no, it's throbbing. Gross. How dare you? How dare you insult me with your weird butt plug thing. His butt has been clogged by teeth and fingers. Literally! We're pulling out fingers. Ears and all. He's growing people inside of him. What is the use of having teeth here in the colon? I don't see a purpose. Biologically, I think he is quite rare. Oh, speaking of which, there's a really weird movie. Because there's like teeth in the colon. It's a weird movie called... Making sure my mic is working. There's a weird movie called... It's called Teeth, guys. And Teeth, the movie, is about a girl who has teeth. But in her most precious place. Anyway, so she has teeth down there. She discovers it after she ends up fighting for her life. She was really... she had this big fixation of liking this guy. But he took it too far and she wasn't ready. So then when he tried to... Because it's a movie, I'm going to try to censor out it with still being able to tell you the full story. So with... It's a very strange movie. Doesn't make any sense. Why does she have teeth in her precious place? Kind of like how this guy has teeth in his colon. But in a woman's... pearly gates. But not her actual pearly gates. But the other one, so to speak. Anyway, so she ends up biting him. And he dies because he lost his pepe. Wait, where's this go? Okay. Go against the water. Got it. Oh no. It's a person! It's him! It's his twin! Yeah, so he dies because he lost his pepe. Sorry. Oh wow, that was it? That cannot be it. There's no way. There's no way. Gotta look up. Yeah, so that's the whole movie. She goes around becoming a serial killer, essentially. Ah. But yeah, speaking of tea, Nature Green says, so I have most of my gun now. Oh, I got an AR build kit for my birthday. No lower receiver, but that's like $60. Oh, it's good to stay safe. I don't really have anything. Ooh. But I have to flush it out? No, I have to saw it. Oh, he's gone. I'm sorry. Overkill. Me and my overkill! Ah! Bye-bye! 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 The end of this chapter. Whoa! Lithium Skunk says I would eat out of the trash at a power plant, though. I wouldn't eat out of the trash at the power plant. No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't eat out of the trash at all. Kino says, my question is it still a donut, given it's in the trash?
There was nothing in the medical literature that explains what you just saw. But after it was all over, your patient's demeanor had changed completely. Your patient stood up straight with a big smile on his face. He thanked you profusely and left your office looking like a new man. You cleared the rest of your day's schedule and went home early. You went with your wife to your favorite park for a nice stroll to clear your thoughts. Afterwards, you both sat on the bench by the lake and fed the ducks.
Damn, I agree. Actually, you're not supposed to feed ducks bread, but I like how it just says you fed the ducks. I learned the hard way. They're like, no, children, you can't be feeding ducks bread. It swells up in their belly because they don't know how to digest flour. So you have to buy, like, duck pellets made from algae so they can be encouraged to eat the algae of the lake and make it clean.
You are glad tomorrow's Friday.
Or are you? For now. Oh, I want to be pink. Can I be pink? I can be pink. But I want to be red. Ooh. Friday! The last day. The blockage. Our blockage. Nature Green says for safety, say it's private information. Oh, just keep that private if you don't have a whipping. Oh yeah, don't tell nobody. Oh, my bowels feel very strange and uncomfortable, like I have something stuck inside. No! It's all something stuck inside me. I'm swollen too, and the problem has become worse than the past week. I hope it is not a tumor or anything like that. I'm a doctor! I felt perfectly fine until a week ago. All the stress has made me very... Oh no, all that ice cream? All that spaghetti? He's like, I did it. I did. Oh, it's a different guy.
Tumors take a lot longer to grow, as do polyps and similar problems. I am less inclined to believe that you have something growing inside you. We won't know until we look, but it may be food related. Do you chew your food sufficiently?
Yes, of course. I have mostly eaten soup in the past week. And my peanuts, I work in the circus with elephants, and I have access to a lot of peanuts, yeah. Could be peanut allergy.
Do you eat an unusually large quantity of peanuts?
Only a handful or two per day. I sort of constantly nibble on them.
Are your bowel movements unusual?
My bowel movements are perfectly normal as far as I can tell. You look pregnant! Though in the past week they have been similar in size, which I find concerning. My food intake has not changed though.
Very strange indeed. I think I shall lube up my instruments and dive right in.
Oh, why would you say that? Be gentle.
Always. Always.
Oh my gosh. Be gentle. Oh my gosh, they're so low-key flirting. My gosh! They low-key, they really dig it, man. I hardly use these toggles. Why don't I? We've lubed up our instruments and we have entered into the danger zone. Danger, danger. No trespassing. Danger, danger. Alright, pull out the utensils. Let's go. That was so good. That was the highlight of the game. Just those few lines. That was fun. Come here! Lilou Gun says rainbow sprinkles! Oh, I have to change my model for rainbow sprinkles. I'll do it. I'll do it just for you guys. I'll make my hair rainbow color. Oh, it's so fluffy. Nature Green says, I would feed fish or ducks bread. I did too, until I got in trouble one day. They're like, you can't do that! Blah, blah, blah! Dangerous! Blah, blah, blah! And I was like, okay, I won't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was bad! Oh, I just want to feed the ducks! Why can't I just feed the ducks? And they'll put up don't feed duck signs everywhere, and I'm like, okay. Secretly feed dogs? What are these? Potatoes! I'm on my way! I'm on my way! The world of Gumball. Such a lovely place. It was when Darwin grew legs, and he's like, I'm on my way! I'm on my way! So far, it's pretty easy, but I think there's something weird gonna happen. What was up with the guy before, with the smiling and the weird attitude? Like, he totally just helped me out. Killed my twin. Evil! Oh, Peanut! Wonder what he's got growing in him. Made my nose itchy. I'm so glad I took a bath before I got onto live stream. Because here I am, about maybe 30 minutes over. It's not so bad. I think we're making good progress. This game just takes a... Ooh! Peanut! He swallowed peanuts whole. I did hear that some peanuts can have... You have to make sure you're careful, because sometimes you can get parasites from too much peanuts. There are certain type of funguses that grow on peanuts and nuts. That could be the reason why people have nut allergies. It may not be the nut itself, it could just be the fungus on the nut. Avoid the very moisturized peanuts. Do not eat soggy peanuts. Because, yeah, definitely moldy. What is that? Peanut! Peanut! My aunt has a dog named Peanut. He's cute. Peanut! He's so cute, but he barks a lot. And he's not very friendly, but he's cute. He loves his mommy. That's all that matters. It's like, aw, your dog is so cute. I'm like, oh, your dog is adorable. Miss America. Miss Doggo America. Oh no. Am I going the right way? What's in my way? Oh, am I floating? That's weird. Hino says, I wish I could eat the shells. Oh, you can't. It's not good for you. You can't have shells. So, what is this? What's going on then? I think he just wanted the doctor to I think he just wanted the doctor to do a colonoscopy on him. Some people really like the experience, maybe. I'm guessing. Oh no. What would the missus say, doctor? Oh my gosh. What has this game come to? Peanuts! Peanut. Goodbye, peanuts. Ladine Skunk says, I think the shells just cut his colon a bit. That's it. Oh, so he's like the easiest case. Or is he? Kimchi's outside my door meowing. I had to let him out so he can go poo-poo. Not so bad. Yeah, I think the guy just wanted a colonoscopy because he liked the idea of the doctor doing his business. Oh, what's that? Oh, he did eat something, didn't he? It's a door. Blue's Clues, here we come! Hello? Oh no. I got a drill! Oh no, it's a weird fun house. I can't use my weapons at my enemy. That is freaky. Sega says, fetish? Kinda. Lilou Skunk says, I hope nothing more. I think that... No. Lilou Skunk says, Psycho, I didn't enjoy colonoscopy. It hurt like heck. I feel like for my my male carriage-coon companions, I think for females too. I'm not too sure. What does colonoscopy feel like for my females? Anybody? I don't really got ladies in my chat. I got men. I'm trying to attract more females into chat. Any advice? Any fellow females watching? Any advice to attract more females? Hello? Hello? Oh no. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Take out the tooth daggers. Oh, very strange. Very strange indeed. You have internal clogs and bleeding. Hello, blood. I think we are using a machinery. I'm trying to do 50-50, guys. That's my goal. My all-time goal. 50 men. 50% women. I mean, technically in the name, woman. Woman! Partial man. I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment. The strength of a bear. That'd be nice. I'd like to have the strength of a bear. I would like that, please. I want to be super strong. Okay, guys, what kind of outfit would you like? Steampunk edition? Would you like another maid outfit someday? I'm trying to get perspectives because I'm so bad. I'm so bad at designing stuff. There's so many cool outfits. I look at Ironmouse as my inspiration. I'm like, wow, you can still be you and have models. But making use of the model designs as well, like making additional story analogs, maybe making music videos with the new outfit. There's so many things you can do. If you're like me, collecting models a little bit, remember, you can always make great use of them. Do storytelling. It's like, you know, different aspects of who your personality maybe. Explore the world of creation. It's all based on your imagination. Now the world will know your creation. I think that's an actual song. Let's see, any songs I remember from childhood at the top of my head? So I'm kind of just like singing anything. Annie, are you okay? That was a screamer though. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? I always thought he was singing karaoke. Annie, karaoke. But it's Are You Okay, Annie? I think it was Michael Jackson, right? Dun 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 dun. Ow! Dun 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 dun. Ow! That's the sound the guy's making as we transverse his colon. So we just made it to stage 2. Reaching the end of the door was stage 1. Guys, I'm so not cool with this, guys. Ow! I love it. I used to sing it on the way home from school. I loved it. It was just screaming. Ow! I didn't like the clown. I'm gonna be brave for buddies. I'm gonna bonk the clown on the nose so hard. He's gonna be out of business for a while. He got scared because of the water. What are you afraid of, the clown? This is why he's in pain. He literally had, like, a duet with a clown. You know, because of other stuff. Other reasons, probably. Unspoken reasons. So that's where the teeth came from. It came from the clown. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Oh, I love Michael Jackson! Isn't it? What's another song I can pull out from the back of my brain? Some Britney Spears? Barbie? Oh my gosh, I have the 90s playlist going on in the back of my skull now. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm afraid to turn around. I'm afraid. I don't want to repeat the level. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can do deep. I'll go deep. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. I'm pretty sure I can sing some alto parts. I was a mezzo-soprano back in high school. I was like, but I want to be with the big girls. I want to be a soprano 1. And teacher was like, no. No, Sprinkles. You are not soprano 1. You are soprano mezzo 2. I was like, please! I want to be soprano 1! I don't want to be an alto! She was like, no, Sprinkles. Sometimes you're gonna be alto. No! Yes! I wanted to sing the high notes. I almost could. I'm so not cool with this man. He's like so not my vibe. He's not my type of clown, okay? I don't like it. Sicko. Can I just start, like, messing them up? This is how you scare your enemies. Dude. Like, dude. You could totally scream at someone if they're coming at you. Just scream back. "Ay!" And they'll start running away. That's how I think it should be done. You have to use screechy high noises. Sound like a bird. And I think you can scare away predators. That's why birds have certain sounds, I think. Ah! I don't know about that one. I guess whatever floats your boat. I'm so not okay with this. I'm so not okay with this. I guess today we're defeating Cousin it appears. I don't want to turn away. Hello, creepy clown. I got a present for you. Oh no. Now I'm evil. Touch it, creepy clown. Look, I got a shiny metal thing. It wants you to pull its finger. Touch it, clown. Oh no, so cringy. Hello, Mr. Clown. I got a present for you. Evie! I used my era battle cry. What is your battle cry? How does it sound? Nature Green says at least it's a butt cloud and not a butt pirate. Hi!
Be my friend. Please be my friend.
Hello there, creepy clown. Meet me, Sprinkles.
A sadistic fox.
Just kidding, no. No!
Come here! The Lord wishes to speak with you now.
Ew, bad breath. Disgusting. Like, oh my gosh. Nasty! I have to make fun of it. I have to make weird noises like that, guys. Forewarning, Sprinkles would make weird noises just to feel better during horror games. She wants you to feel better too. As I narrate. I do want you to feel better. This is so disgusting. I don't want to turn around. I'm doing my best. But I don't want to turn around. The sick, sadistic clown, nasty. He doesn't care about this guy's feelings. He's like, what feelings? He's my prey. I'm a predator. My prey doesn't have feelings. You sicko clown. I'm gonna vaporize your skull. Mr. Clown, hi! Aggression. I'm overcoming my fear. I hated clowns as a kid. I hated clowns like you. Sadistic, mean ones who were not deserving of that beautiful nose you carry. Oh no. Is it working? I don't know if it's working. Psycho says, how did he get there? Hino says, such an interesting man. Let's see, the skunk says, I just want him to have eaten so much peanuts and needed to remove some to fix cuts, not fight a poop joker. Nature Green says, at least it's a butt clown. Oh no, took a while, didn't it?
Come back here, I'm not done with you yet.
I really am overcoming it. I guess circus clowns weren't so bad. It was just watching the movie It. The original, guys. The original one with all the weird jump scares and the fake blood down the train. That got me ill.
Come back here! Face me like a man!
I don't know. Can we befriend the clown? Is that possible? He's spitting out maggots from his breath. His funky breath. This reminds me of Metal Gear. Anybody else? Metal Gear? Is it Metal Gear? I can't remember! Ah, I gotta pull out the thing. He will try to eat us if we're not careful. Oh no! I feel bad for the creepy clown just a little bit. I'm sorry. But we have to. I can't allow you to stay. Okay. This is so freaky. I feel so sadistic and evil.
I'm doing it for the man I love.
Or patient. No, that sounds so wrong. Patient, no. No! You can't have love with your patients. That's against the rules and policy regulations. Well, he's the final boss at least. At least he can't see us anymore. He'll never see again. I don't know, I don't really feel bad for the clown. He's eating people. He came from a circus peanut. Circus peanut! Afro circus, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. That was so sung heavily back in middle school for me. They were obsessed with Madagascar song. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot! Afro circus, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. I'm singing it wrong though. Lithium Skunk says thing, not ting. Tiny, not thing. Lithium Skunk says this is a thug clown. Damn new thug. You think about it. Think about it's a thug. A little bit. Psycho says colon boss fight 10-10. Oh dearest clown.
Come to daddy.
Is the nose? It's the nose. Nasty. I'm not a dentist, but I did my job. Find your way out the butthole. Please and thank you. Nature Green says at least the butt clown up. Butt pirate? The booty pirate. The pirate for booty. Lithium Skunk says, Psycho says, how did he get there? I don't know, sir. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm starting to think that we will sing him again. Ninja Grit says, well, now we know about the how old Sprinkle is. No! No, you don't. You know nothing. You know nothing. Saiko says, I'm not a dentist, I'm the doctor. A triumphed end to a challenging week. Oh, my back. That's stretching. All of your patients went on to make a full recovery. The medical research community was thrilled with all the data and the specimens you provided them with. But is it real? Did this really happen? But you felt like you had reached your peak of your profession and decided to retire. Damn! You occasionally give guest lectures at all the important medical schools and conferences around the world. Talking about butt clowns and things like that. Life is peaceful and you devoted your time to your family and your hobbies. You live out the rest of your life in happiness. This gotta be a lie ending. This can't be real. The end. No, happy retirement. You got the good ending. The bad ending would be if I let the clown live. Revenge of the colon! Alright, guys. A round of applause. Can I exit? Escape. Control escape. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, sandboard. That's how I yell. Round of applause! Round of applause, buddies! You made it through the night! We finished Revenge of the Colon. But we got the good ending. There's a bad ending. I don't think I want to go back for the bad ending. Down in the description below, we'll do a part 2 of a bad ending. What is continue? Where I let the clown eat me? I don't think I want to end it like that. I feel like we have overcome such a weird game. Leave a like if you want to see a part 2. If you want us to get a bad ending. That would take an additional 5 hours, I think. I think a bad ending is where you get fired and you're miserable and your wife divorces you because you're a failure. That's gotta be the bad ending. I may just stop with the good ending. Yippee! Round of applause! There you go! Round of applause! I do have something special for you guys. Oh. Go ahead and quit game. Oh my. Chatting screen! That's right, I brought back the music! I had to. Me, my gamer girl self. Guys, if I became your auntie, do you want me to be a gamer auntie? What kind of themes do you want me to explore? But I do have something important to show you. I think... How do I do this, actually? Media source. I want this to be the ending credits. I definitely cannot have any more coffee. I so feel it. I feel it in my tum-tum. My tummy tum-tum. I feel it. No more coffee. I don't know if this will make any sense. Ooh! Oh, okay. Congratulations, guys! You make me proud. This is this achievement. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you all, my beautiful supporters here. I don't know if I can stop it from playing. I mean, oh, there it is. I was like, how do I do this? How do I adjust to make sure the settings work? Thank you all for supporting me through our trials and errors. I don't know if I can stop it. Oh no, it can't be stopped. Oh wait! Ta-da! I made it. That's why I was, you know, like yeah, now just hiding it for a minute here. Ah! Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh my gosh, there. Wait a second. Oh no, it is. Oh, I got it. Okay. Ta-da! Ta-da! I don't know how to position myself, but okay. Baby goes on to head. Goes right here. Ta-da! Okay, where do I put you guys? Browser chat. Oh, wrong one. This chat. That you guys can be included. Ta-da! Thank you, Carrot Sapling member buddies. I wanted to do a social shout out. This is all you guys. Oh, goodness. I was like, you know what? How do I implement this into my live stream? I actually want this to be an ending credit, but I have to work out the bugs. I have to do some video editing to where I can overlay it to where it plays like a movie. You ever like the ending titles or ending credits titles? I think titles is referring to like the start. But the credit ending... Yeah, the ending credits. Like a movie. I want to sort of stylize it at the end of every live stream. Where I get to do a shout out to all my carrot buddies. That's right, that's all of you guys. Even the most recent buddy members. Now we only have carrot saplings because I don't have a lot of time and to invest in additional activities or additional events. But when we eventually... When I'm able to maintain financial balance, then I'd be able to do more hosting. But I think carrot saplings is a great start. I'm not too familiar with memberships, but I am getting good information about how to navigate and what to implement, what would be fun. And doing a carrot sapling shout out is very important. I'm gonna try to figure out how I can do that at every ending credit. But I also want it to be like live. You know what I mean? How do I put it? Updated live feed. So that way if there's like an update, I don't have to manually go back in and do video editing. I could track it using a sort of like stream element software. That way it has more accuracy. That's kind of like what I'm looking into. Let me know down in the comments below. Saigo says, that's me! Hito says, finally, the real celebrities. Yes, all along, it was you guys. You guys were the true carrot sapling buddies. You were the true celebrities. Yes, the apple of our eyes. Nature Green says, wind! Carrot saplings, it feels nice. It's so cute. Hopefully I didn't misspell anything. I tried my best not to. I was like, please don't misspell anything. I was double checking. Alright, guys. Thank you all for coming out and investigating the colon with me. I feel like the size for noodles probably accurate compared to Robot Baby. Thank you all so much for coming out here. I enjoyed your time, your jokes, just laughing about the colonoscopy. Pretty freaky game. Got a little questionable there with the last guy. I don't know about the clown. It never explained. That's so weird. I kind of wish there was more of like a realistic end. Maybe the good ending is like the false ending or the alternative, but the original ending's probably bad, where we go senile and lose our marbles and bad things happen. I almost burped there, excuse me. Woo! Let's discuss this. Bye! Eva says good night. Good night, guys. Peace and love. I'll see you Thursday.